Alrighty, people, we are live for the first time on Big Game Energy Sports. Our first of many Monday Night Football watch parties. Giselle, how you doing, lady?
I'm so stoked. We're finally here doing a live show. I feel like we haven't done one of these in months. So I'm really stoked for us to do this on this platform together.
Yes, yeah, big on that last part. Big on that last part. But we are live everywhere. We are going live now. We're on Instagram. We are on YouTube. Honestly, once James gets up in here, I'll get us going on TikTok as well. I think I
Lit.
know how to do that too. But welcome into week one recap show. So every single week, we are going to be recapping all of the NFL action while we take in Monday Night Football in live reacting. Giselle, I'll tell you this tonight. I am watching this game with some fantasy football implications. I have several leagues that are up in the air right now. The big one is this: I need TJ Hawkinson under 11 points.
Okay.
That's the big one. He cannot score more than 11 points. I also need, there's another league I have Justin Jefferson and DJ Moore in. I
Okay.
I need 60 points from both of them. Not impossible, but highly, highly unlikely. But I'm gonna hope for the best. If both of them were to catch a bomb touchdown, we might have something cooking here.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, no, my week one fantasy shit the bed. So it's been 2 seasons in a row now that I have lost week one.
Yeah. But hey, it's not about how you start in fantasy football, it's about how you finish.
Exactly. So I'm just like, I just did not want to go back to back years not winning week one. But here we are, neither here nor there. The only thing that was good out of my entire roster was Bijan Robinson giving me 24.4 points, and he was projected at 19.75. So he
Ah,
was my only guy on my entire roster that gave me points in the 20s. Nobody else did.
dang. It's a rough
Uh,
week for you.
Rough week. My second place top player was actually my kicker with 14 points.
Oh, was that Mr. Fairbairn?
Yes, it was. So those were
Yeah.
my top two. Joe Burrow, I honestly thought he was going to give me at least like 18 to 20 points. Homeboy gave me 8, which I don't understand, but there was that. Nico Collins gave me 5.5, and it annoys me because I actually is one of the few people that drafted Krosky Merritt from the Commanders,
Uh-huh.
and he scored 14.2 points for week one. So anyone who had him and utilized him really helped upgrade their fantasy team. But I had him benched. So story of my life.
Well, it's week one. It's sometimes hard to draft a rookie and just feel like, you know what? This is the guy. I'm
Right.
throwing him in my lineup. It takes some balls to do that, Giselle, and I don't think you have any, right?
No, I don't. But I will say I have Travis Hunter benched, and I was really excited to see how he would perform for week one, considering, he was going to be in between both positions. But he not too shabby. He finished with 9.3. His top projected was 12 points, so he wasn't too shy from that, considering he's a rookie, and that was his first week in the big leagues.
Yeah.
And a new haircut.
Shout out my
New
boy Cody
haircut.
in the comments. He is saying that he needs DJ Moore to outscore Swift by 5 to 6 points. Cody, I'm there with you. I need DJ Moore. Big game tonight from DJ Moore. That would be great.
Hmm.
How else? What else been going on, Giselle? How's life
Uh,
been?
My God, life's been crazy the last few days. I feel like today is the first day of my month of September of normalcy and getting everything back together and situated. It's also eclipse season in case anybody's into astrology and whatnot. So if you feel like things have been a little bit more intense lately in the last few days, that is why.
Because it's eclipse season, huh?
It is eclipse season. We had a blood
Wow.
moon, so
Okay. Well, on that note, speaking of eclipse, the Bears have eclipsed the red zone and they are threatening Ben Johnson, that Caleb Williams connection with those two. The
Mm,
Bears fans banking on it this year. I'll say they're showing this replay right now. Obviously, if you're watching us, we do not have the ability to stream the game fully onto this. We are not trying to get copyrighted,
sorry.
so apologies for that. However, I will say this. Uh, that was a very, very good looking scramble there. Oh, I guess we can do ads though. We got ads going on up here.
Of
That's
course.
fun. Of course,
Ads
we can show
everywhere.
ads for y'all, no problem. No one's gonna copyright us for some ads. Go get your
Right.
Popeyes chicken wraps. Anyways, Caleb Williams looks good so far. It's only first drive, but he's looking pretty solid.
Good for him.
Yeah, a lot. One of the most I'd say scrutinized players of the last like 5 to 6 years in the NFL is Caleb Williams. Came into the league getting scrutinized. Everyone holding him to crazy expectations because he was a first overall pick. Ben Johnson in town now. If that can be the match made in heaven, we might see Caleb Williams finally live up to that potential. We shall see. Speaking of, if you are looking for our third co-host, yeah, we normally have a third here. James is being a dad right now. He's being Daddy James. Oh, Poppy. He should be here soon. But then probably the next 15, 20 minutes. And then we'll really get popping here. DeAndre Swift off the left side. There he goes. Shout out Cody that he's going to have a loss for you there. Losing some points. Yeah, we know Mr. Williams loves to paint his nails.
But he's not cool enough to have his own OPI deal like Jared McCain.
That is true. I think he embraced it more. I think Jared McCain knows how much hate he gets for that, and I think he just embraces it more. Caleb Williams is kind of like, I don't know. I feel like he's more self-conscious about it. You know what I mean?
Well, like, if you're self-conscious about it, then don't do it. Jared McCain is, like, chronically online. Love him. I love his digital footprint, nonetheless. But, yeah, I don't really know how I feel about nail polish and boys.
Yep. And speaking of, we have our first touchdown on Monday Night Football. It is a Caleb Williams rushing touchdown. The Gamecast is not updated yet, but it will soon show a Caleb Williams rushing touchdown. He is fired up. An impressive drive from the Bears. 10 plays, 61 yards, took a total of 5 minutes, 41 seconds off the board. Man, all right, Ben Johnson. I mean, we saw the Lions yesterday. They struggled in their first game without Ben Johnson as the OC.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the Bears, their first drive, Caleb Williams, looks like a different guy from the guy we saw last year.
Yep.
Much different.
This is a key NFC North matchup, nonetheless. So the way that this game is starting with the Bears going for a touchdown with just 10 drives, that's insane.
Yeah, especially because I remember watching. I had a lot of Bears stock last year. I was a very big believer in Caleb Williams coming out of college. I thought it was going to be more of an immediate success for him. And obviously, that didn't pan out too well for him last year. Although some metrics, I always pointed this out in the offseason, some metrics showed Caleb Williams actually having a very, very good rookie season. It just wasn't as good as obviously Jaden Daniels, the rookie of the year. What he did last year with the Commanders was amazing. And because he was so good, people talked down on Caleb Williams his season. But he sneaky had a good season, all things considered. When you have a coach get fired in the middle of the season, you have multiple offensive coordinators throughout the season, and now you have one guy who's supposed to be one of the brightest offensive minds in the entire league. He's your head coach now. One drive in, I don't know. I don't want to overreact too much because it is just one drive. We have a full game ahead of us, 7 minutes left in the first quarter. But okay, Caleb Williams. Okay, Chicago Bears. Are we back? Are we back?
It's looking good so far for the Bears.
The Bears. Giselle, let me ask you this. What are the teams in the NFL that you hate the most? Or players that you hate the most? I know about you in the NBA. We don't need to talk about James Harden and Steph Curry. We don't need to talk about that.
What? You're making it seem like I don't like Steph Curry's my number one.
Oh, I know, and you hate James Harden. That's what I was alluding to.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of James Harden.
Yeah, well, we'll ignore the insanity of that statement for a little bit. I want to know your takes on the NFL though. Like, who's your obviously Texans aside, as I
Yeah.
know they'll be number one for you. Who's some of the players you love and you hate? Well, let's let the people get to know you a little bit.
This is going to be a fun one. Everyone loves to hate the Cowboys, and I'm one of them. I give them their cookies though, their props. They are one of the all-time NFL America teams. Always going to give them their credit. Love the cheerleaders. Love AT&T Stadium. I love everything about them, aside from the fact that they are the Texans' rivals. But I just feel like with all of their panache, all of the opportunities, all of their money, it just is so mind-boggling to me that it is for decades and years and years and years they don't know how to truly execute. They don't know how to finish the job. And I think from someone who's not a fan of the Cowboys but has respect for them, it's kind of like pick yourself up by the bootstraps, y'all. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I mean that's fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. Um, I'll say this: I catch a lot of flack with some of my Texans fan friends.
Hmm.
Me being a diehard Texans fan, CJ Stroud on my wall behind me here. But I really don't hate the Cowboys that much. And in
Hmm.
fact, I find myself a lot of times fascinated by them, and I find
Yeah.
myself following their moves. And I agree with Jerry Jones. They are a soap opera, and it's fun to follow. Now, I'm glad I'm not a fan of this club because that would be just horrible for my mental health. I gotta imagine it's being a Texans fan, but probably even worse because at least as a Texans fan, when they disappoint us, we really just have ourselves to
Yeah.
listen to. Whereas anytime the Cowboys have anything negative go their way, the entire country is down their throats, bashing them. And I gotta imagine that's got to be tough to deal with. However, I truly believe that us Houston fans, we should not focus our energy on hating the Dallas Cowboys. I've always said this. If you hate the Cowboys more than you hate the Indianapolis Colts, the
Hmm.
Jacksonville Jaguars, and especially my least favorite team in the NFL, the Tennessee Titans,
Yeah.
you need to check your fandom. All right. Because, yes, the Dallas Houston rivalry is a real thing. The best thing about Dallas is I 45 South. Hello. But when it comes to the NFL, we do not need to hate on the Cowboys. I've
Exactly.
always felt this way. And too many of Texans fans care about the Cowboys more than they care about the Titans, Jaguars,
Dude,
and Colts.
yes. The Colts, man. Like, respect to Andrew Luck. I really respect him. I really liked him as a quarterback growing up, but god dang, I like hated watching them always win against the Texans. It was just like,
Mm.
ugh, again and again and again. And obviously it's really easy to dislike the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans because like really what are they?
Well, the
Really?
Titans, I can tell you who they are. They are fraudulent Houston Oilers.
No, I know they are, but it's like that aside, it's like who even are y'all? It's like what is y'all's identity? First and
Yeah.
foremost. And secondly, it's the fact that they're still trying to hold on like a dog with a bone that, oh, we are, we have that connection because we were originally, absolved from the Oilers. So then we must have that blue color. It's like, no, stop it.
Yeah.
Get some help. No,
I've always said Amy Adams Strunk is one of the worst people in all of sports. I
not a
I
fan.
can't stand Amy Adams Strunk.
It's bad. I'm like, come on, come on. And up until recently, I was never a Raiders fan. I don't know what it is. I don't like their juju.
You don't like their
But
juju?
I don't like their juju up until recently because Tom Brady became he has ownership, he has stake within the Raiders. So that now changed that. But before the Tom Brady effect, I was not a fan of the Raiders.
Okay, so Tom Brady is one of your faves then.
Yes.
Ugh. Okay. Well, me and you, I'm glad we always will have Houston sports to fall back on, Giselle. because I hate a lot of your favorite athletes.
I know you
A
do.
lot, and I won't be shy about it. But you wouldn't want me to be. I know you well enough. You wouldn't want me to be shy about it. I'm gonna keep it
No.
real with you always and say that yeah, Tom Brady, as great as he is, absolute tool. So glad he is no longer in the NFL. He definitely overstayed his welcome, especially you ask his Giselle. Yeah. Ask his Giselle or his ex Giselle about how he overstayed his welcome.
Glad he did. Had to be done.
Wow, you're glad the man broke up his family? Wow, Giselle.
No, I'm glad that he still continued playing.
It broke up his family, Giselle. So again, you want those kids to be fatherless? Is that what you're advocating for?
They're not fatherless.
Oh, they are fatherless.
They're not fatherless.
Oh man. So while we were yapping, Vikings, another disappointing drive. They had a little swing pass out to Jefferson. Couldn't really get much going with it there. A bad start for me trying to get this dub. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many tabs open. I need to get my fantasy teams up.
Oh yeah, and it makes it worse that I had to compete against James week 1 and James beat me.
Did he really? Man.
Dude. I was like, oh God.
It's okay. In our league, Giselle, I actually
And I
hadn't
scored
looked
the
at it.
lowest points. I'm like, I'm just gonna just erase myself from this league that I created.
You know what's crazy is I actually in our league as well, Giselle. I have the exact same situation. I need. Let me just make sure I'm reading. Also the defense. Okay. I need TJ Hawkinson and the Vikings defense to not get 11 more points, and I will win.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had a tough week. Bo Nix really hurt me. Bo Nix really hurt me
Was that
in
your
multiple leagues.
B?
Yeah, that's my starting quarterback is Bo Nix.
Why?
Why? Because he was amazing last year. He was the top 6 option at the position last year. And the Broncos are supposed to be a lot better this year. Man, Caleb Williams looks spectacular. Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, we're still in the first quarter, but Caleb Williams is moving around more than he did last year. He's being mobile in the pocket, avoiding the pass rush, knowing when to tuck and run. He made a good play throwing on the run to his right earlier. I don't know, man. Ben Johnson might have unlocked this dude.
That's great. I hope so, for the sake of, his growth in the pros. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I this is what I'll say. Again, it's the first quarter, but when you get an offensive mind like Ben Johnson around a rookie quarterback that was as prolific as Caleb Williams was, and someone that everyone was saying he's super safe, he's not going to bust, he's the safest pick we've seen in years, and then he had the rookie season he did. We should have seen this coming. 2 + 2 = 4, and too many times we overthink that. But dude, Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, this is looking good so far. 2nd and 5 upcoming, but they're still on their own side of the field. But that got them out of deep in their own side of the field. So we'll see. God, Giselle, you are the loudest typer I have ever heard in my entire life.
I don't think it's me. I just think it's the way it sounds.
No, I think you either have your keyboard mic'd up or you are just smashing your keys. Like you're just so mad that they have the audacity to be there. How dare you, keys?
I promise. Look, I'll even try being really soft.
I can tell there's a little bit difference. It really sounds like you have your keyboard mic'd up. Like you had it like pointed right at it. Like, come on, we're gonna mic these keys up.
ASMR types.
Man.
You crack me up. You're always like, Jiselle, please, please don't type. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. So
It's
sorry.
okay. Sometimes you got to handle business. I know.
I was trying to look at something really quickly with this game, and I really made sure I did it in only like a few letters. Like, God dang it.
Well, while we are waiting for James to get in here, I'm sure we'll talk about this some more as Roma Dunze goes for a loss of like 3 there. That was a bad play. Loss of 4 according to the graphic. 4th down upcoming. Jiselle, me and you both went 1-3 this week.
Ah. Oh my God.
Tough start to the
Literally.
season for us both. What
Oh,
went wrong for you?
okay. To be quite honest, first and foremost, I didn't think, no, I didn't realize that this Ravens and Bills game, week 1, was going to be a cinematic masterpiece from beginning to end, start to finish. Was not
Absolute cinema.
expecting a playoff type game for week 1. Okay? I just wasn't. I thought they were going to be a lot tougher on the defense on both sides and kind of keep it within a smaller bracket. I was just thinking, I'm like, there's no way that they're going to ball out to the extremes where they're both going to score over 28 points, both of them. I just didn't think that. But apparently I was wrong because the finish was 40-41.
Yeah. Hey, me and James, we were,
Y'all warned me.
Well, it wasn't so much that we warned you. It was just like, hey, you were rooting against fun. And on week 1, we can't root against fun. Hey, speaking of the devil, our man has arrived. Let's get James in here. We might have to shuffle some things around, but let's get my man James in here. What up, James, my guy?
What is going on? Dude, I'm so excited I'm with y'all for the first Monday Night Football. Sorry I'm late, but
That's okay.
as they say, better late than never.
That is what they say.
Now, Spence and Jiselle, I don't know what y'all been talking about lately. So far, I picked the under 43.5 for this game. Bears scored a little quick, but guess what? Hey, so far only 7 points.
What we've been talking about so far, or at least I've been yapping on and I've been gushing about how good Caleb Williams has looked. I don't know if you've been watching the game.
Oh no, I've been feeding
He looks
babies.
really good, dude.
I've been feeding babies, big dog. So now, guess what? I got the game on. I'm ready to watch it, and I hope we are at the same. I hope we're at the same like time. I would hate for you to tell me they scored, and I'm like, dang, I'm 10 seconds behind.
Well, we do have the game cast going on, although adding you, I will say it did kind of mess it up. Let's see.
Yeah.
Can I fix it though, to where everyone can see what we got going on here? How's this look? This look
seems
good?
pretty good. That seems pretty good. We just got to tell people what the score is, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's the easy part.
What if I do something like this? We're still working out some kinks here. Oh no, I don't like that. I like it better the other way.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna have to tilt my camera up or something, because man. One of my pet peeves, I'll tell you this, guys. One of my pet peeves since being bald is when my wife takes photos of me. She cuts off like my head. And I'm like I already hate that. Like I already don't have hair, so please don't cut off my bald head. So
come on.
Like come on, big dog, come on. But other than that, how we feeling? How we feeling about week 1? I don't know where we're at. How we feeling about week 1, man?
We just started to talk about our picks, about how me and Jiselle both went 1-3.
That's okay. That's normal. That should be expected. Definitely by you, Spence. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Relax. You always talk to me so disrespectful. Like I didn't completely mop the floor with you our first year doing this. Like you completely ignore legacy.
Hey, hold up. You got video proof of that?
You got video proof of you winning last year?
I guess we don't know.
I guess no one's ever won then, huh?
Yo, fresh slate, bro. Hey, dude, vacating all the wins like USC and all them other cheaters in college.
Touche, James. Touche.
That was pretty good. No. Yesterday, kid you not, Spence.
Oh, man.
If it wasn't for our rule, you would at least been 1-2-1. But ever since we upped the rule, screw it, we're taking the half a point.
Yeah.
I will say I was real impressed with Tennessee's fight. I know Denver they didn't come out like we expected, which is it's fine. I mean, not a lot of teams did. Look,
I told y'all. I did tell you about. I was like,
On what? Hold
On-
up. Don't talk about you ain't tell us. How many points you were off on that under last night? That's all I want to know. Because
like 20.
call it
I think it was
30.
like
Call it 30. Bro. Damn, I felt so bad for you just like,
it was looking really no. It was looking good like going into the third quarter. And I was like, I mean, that's obviously there's always a lot of game left. But I was like, if they're able to just stay and maybe only allow either team, I don't care who it was, allow a field goal, I would be cool, right? Nope. Decided to have a cinematic masterpiece instead, which I'm not upset about. I would have been peeved if it was just like over a field goal. I would have been like, oh, dang it, man. Like, seriously, are you kidding me? But the fact that they doubled up so heavily, I'm not even upset that I lost the over on that. I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, Jiselle, I'll tell you one thing. When it comes to these picks, like there's only two picks I really care about the most. It's the underdog pick and the under pick. So those are my only two that I really care about because, of course, we can all be blind and be like, yeah, I want the favorite to win. Yeah, I want the over to hit. So my two picks emphasize literally on the underdog and the under. And I am so disappointed in how the Giants played yesterday. Godly, like if it wasn't, I can't even tell. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know who played worse. You tell me. Did the Dolphins play worse or did the Giants play worse? Because it was just too dumb to dums. Like,
because at least I think I'm gonna say the Dolphins because I think despite whatever's been going on behind the scenes within that franchise in Miami, I think we still expected for crying out loud 2 touchdowns to be made by Miami. And that just was not happen. That did not happen. That did not occur. And I think it's unfortunate because it's like if the Giants don't do that, it's like who the hell cares? Like the Giants and the Jets have been shitty for like years, right? But when the Miami Dolphins do it, and they were on Hard Knocks not too long ago, you were on this like really cool trajectory for them, and then for them to just completely annihilate the bed in the way that they did, just terrible, horrible fashion, no good, very, very bad.
Yeah, no, you're totally right, Jiselle. I mean, and see, sometimes when you bet like a sports gambler where you try to go with all these trends and systems and this and that, then you watch Russ look like caca, you look like everyone. But I will say, those two teams look the worst. I mean, if it wasn't for the Cleveland Browns kicker, I think the Cincinnati Bengals would be getting a handful right now because they didn't play, in my opinion, they didn't play good at all.
They didn't play their best, which, I mean, thanks a lot, Joe Burrow. You gave me 8.92 points as my quarterback.
That was tough to eat for me as well.
Ugh.
You know what? Oh, I'm facing you in fantasy. So you know what? That was a good day. Good day.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit before also.
Yeah, I was like, oh, man. It was like 2 years in a row I lose my week 1, and then it's like I have to lose my matchup against James. I'm like, good gosh.
I know. Good gosh. I was about to say, Spence, tell me all about, man, that Texans watch party, big dog. I know it didn't. The result didn't go the Texans' way, but how was it? Of course, I'll say it like this. Obviously, where I live, I was zoned to watch Green Bay and Detroit, so I couldn't watch no Texan football until I think it was like a minute 40, and then Puka Nacua caught that third down, I think, and then the game was over. So tell me, how was the Texans overall?
Oh, the watch party was amazing. A lot of fun out there over at the deck on Fountain View. I'll say the weather was not the best. It was a little, rainy. Wasn't like the best day to like get out and like go do stuff, I'll say. But I will say it was a fun time with the boys. A time was had. They were walking around. We had the Bacardi girls out there. They were out there giving out shots, and man, me and my boy Caleb, we took one, and he walked away, and he came back to me later, and in the back of my mind, I'm sitting there eating my food, watching the game, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, that shot was a little more than I was anticipating. And sure enough, Caleb comes back later and he's like, bruh, That shot got me lit. I was like, bro, I know. I was not expecting it to hit like that. Like, I just thought it was like, oh, it's a little shot of, of Bacardi, whatever. We had that before, but okay. But like, I don't know what they put in yesterday. I was like, woo, feeling loosey, but it helped me out. I did that right before I took the second and the fourth quarter broadcasting
Nice.
duties. Took over from my boy Ruben. Shout out 713 Houston Sports. That's my guy over there. Shout out. He's a friend of the program. And he went to do some networking with some of the people that were there. Wanted to, thank him for coming out. So I held down play-by-play in the second and the fourth quarter as the Texans, unfortunately and disappointingly, fell to the Los Angeles Rams. And that was a game, I think all of us, James, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we all had the Texans in that game.
I'll say like this. I did not pick like the spread on that game. I picked the under.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, for me, I'm like, hey, I really couldn't tell you. If all I knew, I felt comfortable with the under, and the under was very comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a battle of two.
But of course,
really good
I do want to root
defenses.
for my hometown team. I couldn't side.
Yeah.
I got you.
I was gonna say Jiselle and Spence. Out of all the games, like which teams did y'all feel like was the most impressive? I know there's a few that I have in mind, but any two teams that you thought you were like, damn, I didn't expect that. They might be pretty good.
I'll let Jiselle go first on this one if she's got one, because I have several here. I ended up yesterday. I took a lot of notes when I got home. I actually took a lot of notes during the noon window when I could actually watch the games. I didn't get to watch all the 3 o'clock games because I was really locked in on the Texans. But Jiselle, I'll let you go first on that one.
I don't necessarily have a team that really wowed me. I think I am finishing this week 1 of this season feeling more confident with certain teams, and that one in particular has to be the Buffalo Bills. I've been saying this for the last couple years, both between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. It's ultimately going to be the battle between both of them to overtake the Kansas City Chiefs. And I feel with utter confidence that Josh Allen has the ability to do so, and he did last night. And I think it was very impressive because when you look at the Baltimore Ravens and you see the arsenal and the amount of talent stacked over and over and over again, it's quick to look at that team and think that the Ravens have what it takes to overcome the Bills just because they have Derrick Henry, they have DeAndre Hopkins, they have Zay Flowers. They just have all these incredible players. And then when you look at the Bills team, you don't have those noteworthy names on that offensive side. Just me personally, just outside looking in. So for the fact that Josh Allen and the Bills were able to supersede the Ravens last night and in the way that they did, just from the third quarter on until the end of the game, I think for me was the most impressive out of the entire week 1.
Okay. I like that. I'll say this, Jiselle. I'm not saying Josh Allen is Tom Brady, but I get your like the comparison on like he doesn't have standout receivers. He just does what he has. And, there's Josh Palmer. He did. I know me and Spence, we like Shakir. But those are not, like Justin Jefferson on your outside, AJ Brown on your outside, T. Higgins on your outside. So I understand that. So yeah, I definitely, of course, see the Bills being impressive, but the only reason why I won't agree with you is because yes, it is. I know it was against the Ravens, so it's going to be a shootout. But if Josh Allen has to win every single game, Lord, it is going to be tough sledding because there might be one day where he is not hot. And man, the Bills, it's going to be tough. But I do like the Bills pick, Jiselle. I will say for me, Spence and Jiselle, yo, just pencil them in. Second best team in the NFC North, the Pittsburgh Steelers, big dog. Give me the Steelers. Woo! Man.
Yeah.
Dude. Steelers head coach needed that.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, man. What a performance.
Yeah.
And I'll say this.
Looked good.
On that first play of the game, he got sacked right up the middle by Quentin Williams. I was like, oh, man, he should have retired. This is going to be bad. Yeah. He should have retired. Turns back around, 4 touchdown passes throughout the day, and he looked like vintage Rodgers. Like, we forget and we talked about this when he was a Jet a lot. He was only a few years removed from winning the NFL MVP award. It was 2021 or 2022, I forget the year. But he's not that far removed from being the MVP of the NFL. And yes, age has caught up with him. That was before he snapped his Achilles on Monday Night Football, his first night with the Jets. It was really nice to see as a lifelong Aaron Rodgers fan. I've always been a fan of the guy, and it was good to see him turn back the clock a little bit. I will also say shout out though to Justin Fields on the other side. I thought Justin Fields was very impressive as well. Again, that was my under. I had the under of 38.5, and it was one of the only unders to hit. Or I'm sorry, it was one of the only games to go over on Sunday, and each team almost got the 38.5 points on their own. And it was dead in the first half. James, I appreciated you being a good friend and being like, yeah, you've got hope.
You got
brother.
this.
You knew I had no hope. You knew I was cooked because them boys were dicing it up.
Man,
on Sunday.
Yeah, it was a very dicey, and I wouldn't have expected both teams to almost score 38.5 points.
There goes DJ Moore. There goes DJ Moore. James, just to fill you in, I'm needing some big time performances from DJ Moore and Justin Jefferson, and then TJ Hawkinson needs to score below 11 points.
So for me right now, I might be ahead of y'all actually, to be honest.
I don't know. Did y'all just see that completion pass?
Yeah, I'm at 12 minutes.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I'm at 11:56. Yeah. No. So what's funny, Spence and Jiselle, I have DeAndre Swift and DJ Moore on my bench versus Jiselle, but I have DJ Moore and DeAndre Swift starting in my other league. So I'm winning both times, but
our league's an 8-team league, so it makes sense you have more depth on your bench.
Yeah.
But I want to answer your question, James, because to me, the team I was most impressed with from week one, I think you might know where I'm going. It was on Friday night. It was Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers.
I knew it.
How can you not be impressed with what we saw? We saw Justin Herbert airing out the ball in a way that we haven't seen since he threw for 5,000 yards. Yes, 5,000 yards his second year in the NFL. He looked like that guy again. He looked like the guy that I've been begging to get unleashed these past 2 or 3 years, where it's just been kind of meh in the regular season. Yeah. And he reminded us how much of a freak athlete he is. The dude can run. He needs to do that more. And that slide to end the game, oh, dude, textbook slide. And if he's going with a swagger like that all year, shout out Madison Beer, man. She's got the man moving different in 2025, James. You better watch out.
Better watch out for my beard, right?
That's right.
Yo, no, I can't disagree, Spencer. They were my underdog pick for Friday, and they looked really damn good. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I will say, I know y'all probably got a good laugh at that video I sent y'all on TikTok where they did the Freakier Friday with CD and Quentin Johnson. that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for Quentin Johnson to score 2 TDs, like, holy heck. He probably ain't scored 2 TDs since TCU. You know what I mean? Like, right. It's been a while. So no.
Last year he randomly would pop up every now and then for a big game like that, but he's Quentin Johnson. You know what I mean? Like he is who we thought he was.
I know it's the same. It's the same. Like going through my knee pains with Nelson Aguilar when he was an Eagle. He dropped everything, but for some odd reason, bro, he was a big key contributor in the Super Bowl. Hey, Spence and Jiselle, he's a Super Bowl champion.
That's right, Super Bowl champion.
Super Bowl champion.
Hey, don't look now, but Caleb Williams is 10 for 10 to start this game. And he is scrambling around. He's got the Bears moving.
I almost went with the Bears line, but I just wanted to stay back, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to. I should have probably went with the Bears line just because we all know the whole rookies on the road never win, and I mean, look what happened. Cam Moore didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
So, are they gonna?
Did you see that they're gonna still have Russell Wilson as starting quarterback against the Cowboys?
Ooh, that's a great question. Will Russell Wilson continue to be the starting quarterback for the Giants, and how much longer until we see Jackson Dart?
Yikes. I know. Yeah. I saw the tweet about like supposedly sources want him to start. And I was, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, already. I know I was thinking Jackson would at least start by game 6 or 8. But man, for us already looked that bad game 1, which he did. I mean,
oh, he looked horrible.
Oh, yeah.
He's completely washed. The
Sad.
way
like,
he used to spin
man.
out of
Sierra,
sacks
bro.
and be able to like throw a moon ball down the field and just find a receiver like he did when he was in Seattle, that guy is gone. Nowadays, when he does a spin, he spins into nothing and just takes a sack and is face planted into the ground. Essentially, it's sad to see, but that version of Russell Wilson is long gone. I don't know when exactly it was he left. Probably one of his last few years in Seattle, because we haven't seen good Russ all but that one legendary night in Buffalo when he was with the Broncos.
Yep.
When he decided to just play like the best quarterback that ever lived. Yeah. I think Jackson Dart, I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Jackson Dart. Never was when he was at Ole Miss. Oh, come on, DJ Moore. Oh, no.
Man, I'm so ahead of y'all. We're going to have to time this out a little perfectly.
I don't. Where are you at? I'm at 8:59.
Oh, hold
They're
up.
coming back.
Oh, I'm at 8:55. They just missed a.
I just went to commercial break.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, 8:55. They're going to commercial
Well,
break.
keep in mind, we do have
At
the
that
game
point-
cast on here as well. Yeah, I'm hitting commercial now too. They just
I was
turned it
about to
over
say-
on 4th down.
I was going to say, is the game cast like doing up to date? Because I see it say still field goal Vikings. I'm like, that's been a minute.
Yeah, you're right. It was work. I hate to pin this on you, James. It was working fine before you got here. Okay.
Golly. Okay. I guess, man. We'll
Just
roll.
saying.
Just saying.
I guess.
You know what I'm trying. Matter of fact, I'm on commercial break, bro. Why are they not flexing the Florida LSU game after Florida losing to South Florida? They don't deserve no night game in Death Valley. Give us somebody else. Give us somebody else.
You know what? Honestly, I feel you on that, James, because if I'm being completely honest, Florida will never be in a good light for me ever again.
Dude.
I don't care what sport it is. Anytime I see Florida, I'm like, lose.
I used to like them, in the earlier days with Tebow, but
Yeah.
ever since Billy Napier, I don't know. Still to this day, I don't know what the Florida AD was thinking. Like, I don't get me wrong, I'm all for giving people chances, but to coach a program like Florida, you don't look at Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns, Billy Napier first. That's just me. That's just me. But I get it. We got to have, what do they call it? Equal. What's the thing in the job? It's equal.
Equal opportunities.
The Equal Opportunity Act or whatnot. Got to
DEI.
Oh, DEI. Oh, God.
DEI needs to DIE. Yeah.
Bro, hey, don't get big political energy over here now. God, I mean, don't get wrong. I got
no. We are a sports program, and
now,
we
Spence,
keep it sports. All right, we keep it sports.
Spence, now tell me. I know you're not an ESPN. You're a Red Zone guy. How was the 12 o'clock? How was the 12 o'clock games?
I'll tell you this, James. 2 things, and the first one means more, and I'm going to say that now. First one means more. It really wasn't that bad. It was 60 seconds over the entire day. It really wasn't so bad. The only difference between this year and what they did last year was last year when they did the ad on the screen at the same time, because people act like they didn't do this last year. They did it, but last year they kept the audio on the game. That's what changed this year. They took the audio off the game and put it on the ad this time. So that was different too. But I'll say this also. It really, the first one that came on, and I'll get to that in a sec, the first one that came on, all that you missed was the announcers talking over while the game that they had on was in a huddle. We didn't even miss any actual game on the red zone. Now,
okay.
Could there have been other stuff going on across the NFL during that time? Absolutely. Would have rather have seen that. But this is my second point I wanted to get to. Everyone was talking about we need to boycott all the businesses that decide to buy ad space on Red Zone. The very first ad on NFL Red Zone was a Wingstop commercial. So, guys, if you really care about Red Zone, it's time to boycott Wingstop. Never go there again. We are never eating at Wingstop. If you eat at Wingstop, you're a communist.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't eat any of that right now during my prep.
I
so
will
I'm
say
good to go.
it's probably been 4 or 5 years since I've eaten Wingstop. You know, I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't go as like my or whatever indulgement. So
Okay, so what are indulgements? You don't like a
no,
good
I like
wing?
a good wing. It's
Gross.
just with I'll say it like this.
Where'd he go?
With a wife and 2 kids that don't eat wings, that's not number one. It's not number one option. So
Yeah.
obviously, from us, it is always probably Chick-fil-A because it's boneless and not as messy as
Yeah.
wings. But that's if it was me and the wife,
Right.
we go to Wingstop. But I will say this, and I'll be probably the only one on this island. I like Buffalo Wild Wings, and I like all the sauces. I don't know why people dog on goddamn Buffalo Wild Wings.
I also love Wild.
Their service
That's
is
what
bad,
it is for me.
but they
It's
have
the
good
wait staff is
deals.
bad. I don't like that they took away the
Yeah.
poker game. I liked playing Texas Hold'em with other people in the restaurant and on the screen. That
Yeah.
was always fun. But James, I'll tell you this. This is what's underrated about Buffalo Wild Wings. It's that their wings aren't even the best thing they offer. It's their burgers.
Really?
No.
Their burgers are
Oh,
gas, dude.
Man, I usually just go for the wings and then the fries. Like that's just me.
Dude,
I mean,
next
matter of
time you
fact,
go, hear me out. Next
Hear
time
you
you go, I know you love their wings. Try it out. Try out one of their burgers and let me know what you think. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be the best burger of your life.
right?
But for a chain restaurant, like I'd say it's a better burger than you get at like Chili's.
What about Five Guys?
Oh.
Because I don't like Five Guys. I think it's
Okay,
overrated.
Five
So
Guys
What
is a
about
good burger,
Outback?
but it's
Outback has
the
good
most
burgers.
overpriced food item anywhere. It's
Yeah.
so insanely overpriced.
Giselle, hold up. You eat burgers at Outback, big dog? Hold up.
I have, like, during lunch. Yeah, like one time I wanted to try it because I'm like, well, I like all their other stuff, but like I don't want to eat that like still kind of early in the day. So I tried it one time.
You
It
might
was
be the
real
first person
good.
I know because me, I'm always going for the surf and turf, always at Outback. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I love me a steak. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, you know what?
hey,
I'm gonna try a burger here, and it didn't just. It was actually really good. I went back and ordered a burger from Outback like 2 other times after. It was really good, and it was a
guess
great
what?
deal.
Hey, Giselle, matter of fact, well, you was probably eating steak and oysters and whatever in Miami. Yo, you get Cuba Gooden Jr. man on the pod. You got a sub, bro? Did you get a sub? You got a phone?
Oh my God. Oh yeah, he was telling me that he had just finished wrapping not too long ago a new movie that he's going to be in that's going to come
Is
out
it Radio 2?
soon. No.
Bro, I'm telling you,
No.
Radio 2 would feed the people. Bro, for the non-sensitive people, it would feed the community, bro. Bro, imagine what Radio 2 would do in social media
Oh
now.
my God,
Bro,
dude.
It would,
You can't do it. It wouldn't work. You can't do it.
oh man. I'm sorry. I bet it was a good time though, Giselle. I'm glad y'all got
It was
selfie
cool. I
with him.
was
Yeah, I'll say this, Giselle.
I'm
I
not
want to know,
gonna
did you know about his
saying-
his legal issues whenever you met him?
Yeah, that happened like in 2019 and I'm not surprised because he was definitely checking lots of women and girls out. I think the reason why he wasn't trying to like holla at me is because AJ was right next to me.
AJ. Yeah.
That's the only why I had to, and even AJ knew that because he was like, bro, he would have tried to finesse you, bro, like easily. Like he was straight up aura
Dude,
farming
he
type shit.
he has that classic clip of him getting walked out to the cop car to be arrested, and he's like smiling, and he's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, I pulled up Cuba Gooding's
He's
rap sheet here because I was trying to remember what he got in trouble for. Yes, it was a lot of sexual misconduct, and June
Yeah.
13, 2019, he was booked on charges of misdemeanor forcible touching and sexual abuse in the 3rd degree in New York City. On August 19th, 2020, a woman filed a lawsuit against Cuba Gooding, accusing him of hurting her in 2013 in New York City. On April 12th, 2022, he pleaded guilty to forcibly touching a woman at a New York nightclub in 2018, telling the judge he, quote, kissed the waitress on her lips without her consent. And then finally, and this was not that long ago,
I believe it.
this is interesting. On February 26, 2024, Cuba Gooding Jr. was mentioned in a sexual assault lawsuit brought against Sean P. Diddy Combs by music producer Rodney Jones. The lawsuit alleged that Gooding had groped and fondled Jones non-consensually. On March 26th, Jones amended the lawsuit to include Gooding as a co-defendant. So, stand-up guy there, Cuba Gooding Jr.
He was always a good citizen. Dude, they're going to say that in his obituary, just like everyone. Have you ever noticed that, like, in freaking the news? Bro, they'll be like, and I hate to go this political. You know how, like, they'll be like, oh, this person shot up this whole thing. They'll be like, he's always been a stand-up kid, always had straight A. Bro, that is every line on everybody who does a crime. They're always like, he's always been the best person in the neighborhood. Like, one of these is a bad egg. Not everyone could be a good stand-up citizen. Come on, man, get the. But that
one of my favorite stand-up comedians of all
like super cool guy, but he's definitely he loves his women.
One of my favorite,
like we were
one of my favorite comedians of all time, Daniel Tosh, said it. He was like, I've never met anyone in my life that wasn't capable of some just absolutely messed up stuff. When they're like interviewing people, they're like, huh, I never knew he was capable of that. I've never met someone I don't think is capable of that. And I'm like, that's true. Everyone's capable if they let their invasive thoughts win, you know?
Yeah.
No, listen. We were talking to him, and he was asking me, like, what was the first movie I ever saw of him? And I was like, Snow Dogs.
Oh, God. Snow Dogs. Yeah, that was a good one.
So we were talking about that, and then he was asking me, like, what are my favorite things that he's been in, and I was telling him, I'm like, obviously Radio American
Damn, you chatted with him for a while to be getting all this.
Yeah, like the FX special when you played OJ Simpson, like you did such a great job.
Dude,
and like, how did it feel to play like an infamous person that, I mean, is highly debatable, that a lot of people do not like him? Like, how did you feel?
Is that one really debatable?
That role?
Do people debate OJ Simpson?
My boy, innocent big dog, man.
If it does not fit, you must not acquit.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
But he told me, he goes, it was an iconic character, and he was like, someone had to do it, and he goes, I fully embraced it. And I told him he did a great job. But as we were talking, he stopped. There was like women walking behind me, and he like had to like stop himself, smile, and wink at them. And he was like, so sorry for being distracted. He's like, I just can't help myself. I go, oh, I know you can't help yourself.
Ah, what a dog.
Damn.
And he just laughed. Like, I just know. Like, I'm like, I mean, I know I'm young, but like, come on.
Come on, big dog. Bro.
Yeah, come on, big dog.
Shout out Snow Dogs, man. That's probably the first one.
Hey, right there shows how much Jiselle has been hanging out with us, James. She's over here going like, come on, big dog.
I know, yeah, you heard her say big dog. I said, damn. There we go, bro. It's working.
We rub it off to Jiselle. She's becoming one of us.
Let's go. But that's cool, though. That's cool. Glad. Yeah, that.
Super. I had just finished working out, and then AJ and I were like, let's just grab a quick, like, little post-workout, like, fuel before we have dinner. And so we were just chilling at the bar, and I don't want to name drop where I was at because I don't know if he's still over there, and I don't want to do that to him. But
yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Hey, you definitely don't. Hey, matter of fact, serious question. You out squatting AJ right now, man? I know you gearing up for being a bodybuilder. Yo, you out squatting AJ?
Nah, bro. Hell nah.
What AJ squatting? Spence needs to know then, so he can out squat AJ.
Why do I need to out squat AJ?
You said you in the gym and you called me a lazy ass the other day on the phone. I do.
I hip thrust 3 plates though. That is my confident normal thing. I'm slowly going to increase that, but right now I'm just having that as my peak.
You said 3 plates as your peak?
For right now on each side.
Are we talking 345s on each side?
Yes.
So you squatting 315. Damn,
That's
you
very
halfway.
strong.
You.
I'm hip thrusting. I'm hip
Oh,
thrusting. Listen, when I'm squatting,
Oh.
yeah. But when I'm squatting, I comfortably obviously do 145 on each side, but then I do
Spins, bro. I
245s.
was like, bro, I'm about to
I
get
was
off
like,
this
I was
motherfucker and
like,
start squatting,
bro,
bro.
I mean, I've done 3 plates for reps, but that was like 2 years ago, and I've hurt my back a couple times since
No,
then.
I was
I do mostly the hack squat most of the time now, just because it's much
hack
better on my
squats are
back.
really, really
But I
yes.
have been loading those heavy. I've been doing 365 on the hack squat.
Dude,
No, hack squat is honestly
I'm
underrated.
my glutes and low back sore after doing like 25 air squats with my 30-pound sandbag daughter. Like, bro, I'm weak, bro. I'm just here for the I'm just weak.
Bro, James, get it together, bro. That's only gonna build your T, man. And if you're trying to have
Hey,
another one,
hey, bro.
you gotta build that
Hey,
T.
hold up, Giselle. Hey, there's one thing, bro. You don't want me to start getting detailed because, man,
Yeah.
bro,
I don't think James is lacking in that department. I really don't.
I will say that it was like my shoulders though. Hey, bro. Hey, the straight press, bro, with 35 pounds, bro.
But
It's all
yeah,
day.
James,
Every day.
you the type to skip leg day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather skip leg day than, but not on purpose though. I'll say this:
dude.
I'd rather skip working out abs than legs. But guess what? I need to work on both of them because I got the gut and weak legs. So I need to quit skipping it.
Man, abs, you ain't gonna get abs doing ab workouts. You get abs in the kitchen, bro. Don't even worry about that.
Bro, I only
Yeah.
eat like 1 meal a day. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, you seen those videos about the colon flush therapy or whatnot? Bro, I might need one of them joints. I might need one of them too, and flush me out, bro. Get rid of that bloat. Yep.
So update on the Monday Night Football game. JJ McCarthy's been very pedestrian. He has looked very, very, very pedestrian. He just can't even get the ball off cleanly right now. I mean, this might be a fumble. Was this a fumble?
Let's see. Let me see. I got the replay. Arm moving. Incomplete. It's incomplete.
Oh my God, he threw it straight to the ground. Are they fumbling that? Ooh.
No, it's incomplete. That's an incomplete pass.
I had to say.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I'm with you. It's real. He's real mediocre right now. Do we want? Matter of fact, hold up, Spence. Are we really going to say? I'm not about to say he's a rookie, but you think about it, he's had all year to learn the previous year as a player. Now, yes, it's not game reps, but like, are we going to do the overreaction thing as a big mistake that they didn't sign Sam Darnold or they didn't?
Well, yeah, you know, because Sam Darnold just looked so great yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, what the hell? You know what actually shocked the crap out of me? Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes.
Yeah, we probably should talk about Mr. Danny Dimes, shouldn't we?
My man.
That was insane. I mean, I did y'all think that the Colts were going to beat the Dolphins? And the way that they did?
Not the way.
Sure
Not the way. Like if you would have told me the over under was 46 and you got 33 points from one team, you probably wouldn't have said the Colts. But the Colts got 33, hung 33. Danny looked good. And guess what, man? I ain't gonna lie, man. We kind of looking kind of good right now on the glad you're getting rid of AR-15, bro, or AR-5, whatever the hell his jersey number is. Because Danny just godly. He looked like the Danny Dimes that took the Giants to the playoffs and they beat the Vikings in that wild card round.
Yeah, I'll say this. Definitely looks like it was the right call to start him over AR-5. And, you know, Shane Steichen said before the season that Daniel Jones is the starter for the season. There wasn't going to be any, like, you know, week-to-week controversy. Like, that's his guy. He's going to ride with him no matter what. And I think after week one, I think that bought him even longer of a leash to deal with. Mm-hmm. And it would, at this point, I wouldn't expect to see Anthony Richardson again unless there's an injury. That's not to say it's not possible because Daniel Jones is definitely a wild boy, and especially when he's QB sneaking for 2 rushing touchdowns, you know, that's not impossible. So I don't know that we've seen the last of Anthony Richardson, but yeah. And I'll say this too: the Colts don't get to play the Dolphins, a franchise that's in active disarray. We don't get to see them play them every single week. But I was impressed with Daniel Jones enough that I think the Colts, if they can stay healthy, have the ball fall a couple ways for them, I could see them being a team that could go 9-8.
Yeah, definitely. And the way Danny played, like you're right. Is he going to play a Miami defense like that? Is he going to play a quarterback that gives up the ball like every other play? I don't expect it in the AFC South. You know how the divisional games get. For a moment, I was thinking, okay, maybe the Colts will go maybe 1-5, 2-4 in the division. But after how they played, I wouldn't be shocked if they went just 3-3, 4-2, like stealing a game, maybe even sweeping the Titans, maybe. And hell, Spence, last week I was thinking the Titans were the third best team in that division because I was so high on Cam Ward over Daniel Jones. But, whew.
Yeah. Speaking of Cam Ward, what do we think about Cam Ward? How do you think Cam Ward fared in his first career start? Tough task going to Denver in the altitude, playing against a really good Broncos defense. I thought he held his own. How did you feel he did?
You got it, Jiselle.
I think I didn't really have super high hopes for him. I mean, you're literally just feeding him to the wolves. I think he still has a lot to improve upon in the next coming weeks. And if we don't see it that by like week 3 to 4, then I think, people should start questioning that. But I think as of right now, content. Obviously, so much room for improvement, but I'm not too worried either. Speaking of, they're a rival in my division, so I really don't care.
Yeah, to piggyback, of course, statistically, it didn't look good. 12 for 28, that's below 50%. It's not good, but I'm with you, Jiselle, getting thrown into the wolves. You're going to Denver, like you said, Spence, high altitude. This defense is recognized as top 5. You were already being, viewed as probably the weakest team on the board yesterday. You were the highest underdog out of everyone. So everyone was expecting you to get, the brakes beat off of. But to hold your own, because you think about it, they only lost by 8, and Bo Nix went 25 for 40, and Cam only went 12 for 28. So I know there were a few drops that killed some of those drives with Cam, and I saw the video of Cam's dad got up and was like,
"Oh, that was funny."
Well, because who is he really throwing to as well? Like, there were obviously not a lot of completions, but I don't think that was all on Cam Ward's behalf either. But obviously, as a quarterback, you're going to take the brunt of the ball.
I mean, I'll just say it like this. For your leading receiver to be Tony Pollard with 29 yards. Yeah.
Yikes.
Matter of fact, Calvin Ridley, bro, did you say aren't you a captain on the team? Let's step the man, or retire like Amari Cooper, man, like all these other Alabama guys. God dang, man.
Well, he was close to retiring a couple of years ago. Remember, he was doing all those mental health problems,
bro, and then he got caught up with that freaking the gambling.
Yeah, he's just like us. Whenever he's dealing with mental health issues, he pulls out a sports betting app and gets to gambling.
Bro, heck yeah, bro.
It's one of us.
But I will say, so far with how the Vikings are playing, we knew Justin Jefferson was questionable. He's been dealing with off and on hamstring issues. Secondly, I feel like this Vikings team, they're not really getting their cues. There's a lot of errors going on, I think, between the coaching staff, JJ, and everybody else.
I think it's clearly like what you mentioned, the connection with JJ and these receivers and the coaching, because obviously he's technically in the NBA, he's a rookie. He would win Rookie of the Year if he played in the NBA, which is stupid.
Yeah.
But
I know you hate that, Jay.
I hate that for a passion, man. God. But, like in my head, I'm thinking, well, you still had Kevin O'Connell. You should have been studying this playbook left and right. So you should be good in the playbook. Now it's timing. And you're telling me, you had an injury early August last year. You probably came back training camp. Some people, hey, watch out, Ryan Clark. I know we're not non-footballers, but like
that guy sucks. Dude.
In my head, you would think, once training camp, off season starts, and you go all the way to preseason, you've been working with your receivers. You've been working with Jordan Addison, which I know who's suspended. You've been working with Justin Jefferson. You've been working with TJ Hawkins. You should probably be working a rapport with these guys because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you ain't got no connection with them, dude, you're screwed. And right now, looking at both of these teams, like, yeah, the Lions may give one of these teams a fair shot, but right now I'm looking at only two teams maybe getting it into the playoffs because I like what I've seen from Caleb. I don't know if it's enough for the playoffs, but yeah, the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because the Bears themselves haven't had a playoff season, I think, since like
Yeah, last
2010
playoff win since 2010, last winning season since 2018.
was
Yeah,
2018.
that was the double doink.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I remember watching that game in Buffalo, and I was just like, bro, dude, we're cooked. We're cooked. Like, dude, how's this guy gonna miss? But you know what? One thing I remember about that stupid kicker, and it's only because I remember the dude went to Auburn, so he sucks in general. But he was a good guy that day. He was a good guy that day for me because I still don't know how the double doink didn't go in. But
That was Cody Parkey, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty, so I know we have a lot of game left, but I think it's really interesting how some people believe that the Vikings do have the ability to win. With JJ McCarthy's stats from his time over at Michigan, he played for 3 seasons, completed 67.6% of his passes for 6,226 yards and 49 touchdowns with only 11 interceptions. And not to mention the national championship win back in 2024, where
Go ahead,
he
James.
completed 240 out of 332 passes for a 72.3% ratio.
Look, I'll say it like this, Jiselle. Those stats look nice and all, but what you told me was probably almost similar stats to the era that Colt McCoy played when he was a very efficient quarterback. And he was in the championship and he got knocked out early. Maybe could have beat Alabama in that one year, but I'll say like I'm not saying JJ McCartney's a scrub. I won't do that just yet because you got to let these guys cook. I mean, hell, I remember being like, why did we waste a second round pick on Jalen Hurts back in the day? And, and now
what? Oh,
well, that wasn't. They had Carson Wentz, and he was
deal.
amazing. He was coming off of a potential like.
Oh no! I was like, Jalen Hurts is taking over Carson Wentz. Thank you for bringing the Eagles a championship, big dog. But you're gonna be on the outs.
People forget how good Carson Wentz was, man. Dude, I don't know where that fall off came from, but he was amazing,
bro.
In 2017,
as soon as that mental happened, as soon as the Eagles won the Super Bowl without him, built a statue without he was a starting quarterback. They're like, that's like saying you in a relationship with a girl, but then she had Christmas dinner with another dude, and that's just what it was in Philly. It was just, man, we paid Carson Wentz all this money. He got hurt. The backup won. We put a statue up because it was the first title in franchise history for Super Bowl era, and then hell, he didn't even recover from his injury in time because it was late December. Nick Foles started in 18, and then it was like 3 games. And it was just I felt bad for Carson on that. But you're right, Spence, bro. People forget.
He was so good.
And once
Homeboy
was solid. That 20, I'm telling you, if he didn't tear his ACL against the Rams, he probably should have won MVP that year.
Absolutely. He was going to win MVP that year. And I don't like when and it's a lot of times it's not you, James, but there's a lot of Philly fans I've seen over the years discredit Carson Wentz and say like he didn't earn that ring. Like, yes, he did. Bro. He earned that ring. I know he didn't make it through to the playoffs, didn't play a single down in the playoffs, was already out. But those first 12 games, I think that the Eagles record was something like 10-2 or 11-1.
Bro, they were 12-2. They finished the season. Damn, I think it was 13-3 or 12-4 because they had lost. They had it might have been 10. It might have been 11-2. They won. It was 12-2, and then they lost to the Saints and then the Cowboys with Nick Foles, and it was just like, well, shoot, we're about to lose this joint, and then we almost lost that Falcons game. Somehow Julio, at all people, couldn't catch that jump ball, and then we blew the brakes off of the Vikings, and it was like, well, now we got a shot. But no, yeah, dude, for Eagle fans not to say that, like, and I'll go to the grave with it. There ain't no way Nick Foles would have started 12-2 with the Eagles. There's just no way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, and then of course, yeah, we started with him, and it wasn't all that in a bag of chips. Then we threw in Carson. Then we went back to wins because he got hurt. So it was like, it was a wrap. But I felt bad for those guys. But yeah, for the folks that even said like, the one that got me, Spence, and I know you'll know, there was a few folks that said like Carson Wentz was a bust, and I was like, if you want to tell me he didn't meet expectations and as a second round pick, maybe sort of you would get me on that, but dude wasn't a bust, dude. Dude literally was it.
Bro, everyone's a bust nowadays. If you don't immediately win a Super Bowl your first year, you're a bust. Caleb Williams was. We were talking about this before you got on, James. Like, people were already calling Caleb Williams a bust last year, but he had played like 4 games. People calling him a bust. It's like, dude, what are we doing? Why can't we let guys develop? We act like moving up to the NFL is not a huge leap from playing at the college level.
It is. It most definitely is. I think what a rookie quarterback does between season 2 and season 3 showcases a big trajectory of who they are and what they're capable of. Once you go through season 1 through like season 3, if you don't see any like optimism in that, you just gotta like accept your fate and just know you're like, man, we're gonna have to go back to the draft and go find someone else, or hopefully trade for a veteran guy.
I mean, and it's true, Jiselle. I mean, it's really true. I mean, but it sucks in today's era where we're like so quick to clip, so quick to get the, the hot take out. And I think that's really why we do some of these dumb things, because, and it's just like how we make fun of ESPN now than how it was back in the day, bro. They'd analyze every effing body, bro. Like, they'd be like, you know what, give this guy 4 or 5 years. Now we're like, give this guy 4 or 5 games. And it sucks because, like, you're right, we don't get to see true development. We're so quick to like want to win. I mean, heck, look at the Browns, man. They hadn't won jack crap in so long. Like, bro, they'll go through quarterback and let them develop. I mean, yeah, they might have quit early on a few guys, but they quit early on Baker for sure. But dude, you're gonna go through so many years of going through a quarterback. I mean, heck, I'm trying to think about it. Like, I mean, even think about like the Texans back in the day before Matt Schaub. It was like, then you had that run with Matt Schaub, and it was like, okay, man, maybe we can do something. And then it went right back to the, it's the same thing. I remember with the Eagles, like, of course, McNabb kind of did the run for us all the way to like 2009, and then we went through our time with like Kevin Kolb and Jeff Garcia and freaking
hey, go Cougs.
Sam Bradford, and freaking, we had all the Carson went, like, we went through teams go through this, and if you don't develop, dude, it's a wrap. Is this guy gonna really make this field goal?
Yeah, we've got a 59-yard attempt.
God dang, dude! Roll Tide, big dog.
Right down the middle.
Is
he really a Roll Tide kicker?
Yeah. Bro, he's the all-time scorer in Alabama history.
Brother, I mean,
his career best is 58.
Well, he just broke it. He's big.
He just freaking made that.
Damn,
59.
We're so ahead.
Wow.
What were you?
Yeah, we're all a little staggered here. But all right, we are at halftime. Let's do this for a sec. Let's Let's stop. Let's take that down for a sec. Let's just bring us 3 in here. Guys, what's going on with I don't know. What else do we need to talk about?
Oh.
We are definitely live still. I just took the broadcast down for a sec.
Oh, okay. I was like,
my God, got Jiselle like, oh, hold on.
Oh, she's like, I can say bad things now?
Like, you mother like,
oh my gosh.
No, that's funny.
No.
No, I mean, overall, overall, I really thought week one was pretty good. Of course, crazy stat, right now, and it's almost we're looking at almost Spence 13-3 to the under, only 3 overs, and that was the Sunday night game, the Friday night game, and then the Jets and Steelers. Oh, hold up. Okay, now we're going in that. Boy, Spence, bro, we almost missed a kickoff to the house, bro.
Oh, did we really?
Almost. They got it to about the 50, bro. It was close. But no, in all honesty, I mean, thinking about what I've saw week one, I mean, disappointments, yeah. The Dolphins didn't look good. The Lions didn't look good at all, but I'm not worried about it because they'll shake it off with the two new coordinators. I know Kittle's out a couple weeks, so we'll see how that works. I really thought the Niners were not. Me. I really didn't.
I'm glad I didn't draft him. I almost did. Somebody beat me to it.
Yeah, I thought the Seahawks should have won. Spence, I will say a real impressive win that I know none of us is talking about because I like playing this trend. I was really impressed with the Raiders win over New England, coming all the way to the East Coast, playing in those conditions where not every West Coast team deals with, and everyone, including myself, fell in Spence's arms with the whole Drake May and New England hype train, and I was like, you know what, New England spread, they're gonna win it, and man, Raiders impressed me. Raiders impressed me. Now, of course, I think the Raiders are a 3.5 point underdog to the Chargers next week. Spence, you gonna go with the Raiders?
Oh, let me think on that one for a little bit. But I'm glad you brought him up. I do want to mention this. Drake May, I really, I'm a fan. He is a darling of mine. I like Drake May a lot. 30 of 46, 287. And his touchdown pass to Pop Douglas, it was a dime. But, you're only scoring one touchdown against a defense like the Raiders. At least if it was like the defense the Raiders were putting out last year, maybe, they got rid of, Christian Kiss and Wilkins, and apparently their defense got a lot better now. But I will say this, Drake May, he recorded another stat I didn't mention there. Yeah, he had 11 rushing yards, but he caught a pass for 2 yards yesterday. That was one of my favorite red zone moments yesterday. So if you play in a PPR league, you got a free 1.2 points because he caught his own pass after the lineman batted it back into his hands and he ran for 2 yards. Kind of like that Josh Allen touchdown last year. Dude, as a fantasy football commissioner, dealing with that was so annoying. Everyone was like, why did you get credit for both? It was like, well, he threw a pass and he caught a pass and he scored a touchdown. I don't know how else you want that to be scored. Like, I can't, I'm not just going to go take a touchdown off the ground. Like, this is how it works. This is how the game works. Draft Josh Allen if you want that kind of advantage. That's who he is. So Drake May didn't take it for a touchdown, but he caught his own pass yesterday. So shout out to Drake May. Here's a name, James, I want to talk about. It's this another guy I put on the hot seat for myself personally this year with Justin Herbert. Kyler Murray. I thought he looked pretty good yesterday. 21 of 29, only 163 yards through the air, but through through touchdowns. And I'd say his connection with Marvin Harrison, it looks to start be arriving.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I know I know. Yeah. Me, you, and Giselle, we both got Kyler and Justin in the hot seat. Like, come on, we need to see maybe a little more on Kyler because he's been here just a smidge longer than Justin. But yeah, right. I mean, hey, look, at the end of the day, I will say I guess we were hoping like maybe they would blow out the Saints, a team that I think should be the worst team in the NFL. The Saints almost tied the game to go to OT in the fourth quarter on the last play. But hey, at the end of the day, look, you got a road win in a city that's insane. So I'll give Kyler some credit. But now, hey, you got a division. Seahawks almost beat the Niners. Everyone likes the Niners, and the Rams, beat a team that everyone likes in the AFC as the Texans. So it's gonna be fun. I'll give the Cardinals credit. Winning the game, covering the spread. Hey, they did good. They did good yesterday, but I will say, Spence, I am waiting for the Cardinals to wear them lovely rival jerseys. Those are my favorite. Yow. Giselle, Giselle, out of those rivalry jerseys, which one is your favorite? We didn't get your take on it.
Out of the let me pull them up really quickly. I'm gonna do it on my phone since you guys don't like when I type on
Yes.
the
Oh
laptop.
my god, yeah. You ever hear
Crazy.
that's Giselle typing.
She's pissed off at her keys, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm not. It just sounds loud. I promise.
Yeah, no. Yeah, thinking about some other games. You know what? Matter of fact, I didn't get to ask y'all's opinion because I'm not gonna lie. I went to bed. I was not staying up after the rain delay. What was y'all's take on the Cowboy Eagle game?
My take was.
Oh,
go ahead, Giselle.
Okay, so I'm going to ask all this too. Great question, James. So they were spitting it to make it seem like that Eagles player spit on Dak first. But then I saw more footage and it looked like Dak spit on him first and then he followed. But then when I looked at it again, it doesn't look like Dak is spitting directly at him. It just looks like Dak is spitting close enough to him, which it's just don't spit.
Yo, okay. So I'll say it like this.
spit.
I'll say it like this. Of course, I'm watching the game. I'm trying to put my kid down, and I'm all of a sudden I seen Jalen walk out. I was like, damn, the dude tears Achilles. Like I was like, what a way to start. Then all of a sudden they're just showing this hockaloogie at Dak, and I was like, what the? You know what's mind-boggling? You're telling me nobody pulled up the footage before that all the way till the effing like near the end of the game, because like it was not shown all the way for the weather delay. I went to bed because I was like, I can't stay up. I can't watch a 12:30 game in the morning. It's the third quarter. That's bullcrap. That's another story. But and then I saw the video of, and now I will say this: Dak did not spit at Jalen. I'll be honest, he did not. But for Dak to go up there and be like, I'm a man of integrity, I ain't spitting towards nobody, and the footage shows you spitting, and then you do this, the whole yeah, let's go. You're so full of crap, Dak.
Absolutely knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he was playing both sides.
But Jalen Carter is a madman. That's not the person you want to mess with. Like,
hey, remember this.
He looks like 6
Remember this, though. Jalen Carter is a well citizen. He is a perfect human.
Yes.
He has no criminal record.
That's true. That is a true statement, James. That is a true
He's a
statement.
stand-up citizen.
Wow. Dude.
That's probably the second worst thing he's done. He's a true citizen.
Yes. I'll say this. It was crazy. James, we kind of talked about this a little bit off when we were texting about the games yesterday. The fact that the over didn't hit there was insane. It looked like it was going to be smashed after the first quarter, where the Eagles and the Cowboys were trading possessions. Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a smash over hit, and then the Cowboys just inexplicably decided to stop running the ball, and I didn't get that at all. I felt like they were having a lot of success with Javonte Williams, who looked like prime time Denver Broncos Javonte Williams before all the injuries, but it ended up being the way we thought it would. I didn't think the Cowboys had a chance. I didn't think they were going to get blown out the way that many did, but the Eagles were my choice for the NFC East, so I wasn't surprised. But I will say, James, after that game, once again, Mr. Hurts coming under a lot of scrutiny. People saying man can't throw outside or inside the numbers. He cannot throw over the middle. He only throws deep balls. What do you have to say that?
Bro, like we didn't watch 2 Super Bowls of him. Like, bro, at the end of the day, what do they say, bro? We're not about to reveal all our tricks in this bag. And and to be honest, like, yeah, Jalen didn't effectively dice up the Cowboys, but he for sure picked the right areas to throw the ball in a zone defense. I mean, you're gonna tell me, Spence, we talk about it all the time. If freaking Dallas Goedert is wide open for a 6-yard gain, yeah, I'm throwing it, because what do we always say? You have Saquon and Jalen, 3 plays to get you 4 yards. you're probably going to bet those two every time. And yeah, I thought the Eagles were very efficient. With a first-year play caller, did it look weird not having, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown go off? Yeah, it was. But, I mean, damn, they scored 24 points. Boom, 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 boom. And it wasn't like they struggled. Now, whatever happened after the rain delay, yeah, it was a punt fest after that. But Jalen did what he had to do to get the win. And at the end of the day, that's all they talk about. But, of course, what do they say? Hey, everyone scrutinized Jalen Hurts, but guess what? I saw Joe Burrow, I think, throw less yards than him. Jamar Chase only caught 2 balls for 27 yards.
Yeah.
I seen Tyreek didn't do anything. So I don't know why they hold this pedestal. Like, it's
Heavy
almost
as the head that wears the crown, James.
Yeah, but Jalen did everything he did. And guess what? Hey, man, remember that video I sent y'all about the one female that was like, Jalen Hurts ain't good because he tush pushes? My man got 2 rushing TDs on non-tush push. Bro, my man was scrambling. It's been a while since I see him do that.
Yeah.
So that's what I really enjoyed. I mean, can he keep it up? That's what I hope for, because I felt like these past 2 years, I felt like Jalen's been hiding an injury but fighting through it. That's why he's not that elusive. But week 1, he looked really elusive.
Yeah, I agree with you there. The other thing, too, that was circulating around social media after that game on Monday night was the fact that a lot of people are claiming now, James, the new anti-tush push propaganda is that it's actually illegal formation, that the offensive linemen are lining up in the neutral zone. Have you seen this?
Yeah, Jason Kelsey and some of the offensive players used to get called for this back in the day. And I used to lose my mind. I'm like, how can an offensive player be offsides? Like, it would piss me off. But I mean, how they line up, I mean, it is kind of an illegal formation, because you see most offensive linemen, if you look between the lines, they're usually about a step apart. But now when they do the tush push, everyone is like in this triangle formation, and what's going to happen. And so yeah, in technical definition, yeah, it probably is an illegal formation, but they do have at least 7 guys on the line. So at the end of the day, I think that's all that matters.
Agreed. I'm just pulling up the propaganda, James. I ain't no.
Oh yeah.
I ain't no weak. Ban the tush push. Ban the tush push. As a Jalen Hurts owner of multiple Jalen Hurts in multiple fantasy leagues, keep the tush push forever,
bro. And even like the Bills, they brought it up the last night. On social media, the Bills wanted the play to be banned, but they're running it last night. And it's like,
yeah,
bro.
It still hurts me that the Texans were one of the teams.
Dude, that hurt my heart knowing who the head coach is, and I was like, "Come on, D'Amico, come on, big dog."
Oh, that upset me. But to answer your question, Spencer, my favorite 2025 NFL rivalry uniform, number 1, easily has to go to the Buffalo Bills, because that just looks so icy cold, and I love it.
Yeah,
my number 2 is a tie between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Jets.
Damn.
The Niners.
Oh, okay, Spence. Hey, we
both hated the Niners.
We both hated the Niners.
Niners, I like. It's just sleek. It's classic. It's red, gold, and black. You can't go wrong with that, in my opinion. And the Jets, I like that. It's like Gotham. I think that's really cool. I love my superhero. So
okay, here you go. So where would you rank the Cardinals jersey, and where would you rank the Dolphins jersey? Those are the 2 I want to be answered, because that was a topic for me and Spence for those 2 jerseys.
Okay. So Arizona's last.
Oh man, you're on Spencer's train.
Let's go.
I'm not a fan. Honestly, I had to do a double take because Arizona's hot, steamy, fiery, cool, right? It's just not giving. It just isn't giving. I feel like it could have had more panache. I would prefer the Dolphins one over
because it looks hard. Because it looks hard. Dang. you
Yeah,
almost
like the
Spencer
Miami
Trey.
one, I like the color. I love that turquoise. I love that teal color and the way it glimmers for the numbers on the jersey itself. But again, I feel like that one's a little bit lacking because I don't know. I don't know why they chose to make the jersey itself so dark. I don't know if they were thinking that it would make the color choice for it, the wording for Miami orange, the numbers being in like that glossy, almost chromatic teal, thinking that would make it pop. But I feel like just based on colors, like I just feel like it could have been so much better. So that's why I'm gonna have the Miami and Arizona uniforms towards the bottom of the barrel because they should have been and could have been so much better, in my opinion.
Okay.
I'm excited for those Dolphins uniforms. They don't look like softies anymore.
Oh, hey, man. They better play. They better play.
I love that classic look. That makes them so
But they look
iconic.
soft. As a football player, they look soft.
Well, they did play like soft. I mean,
Oh, honorable mention. I like the Seahawks one though. I
like
really
the
like
Seahawks
that
one
one.
also.
That one's
yeah, me. Yeah, you freaking
because
Giselle-
it looks like a mixture between
Jiselle
a
Gen
tiger
Z
and a
over
hawk.
here. Ugh, golly. Gen Z, man. I can't believe I'm too old. I'm the oldest one on this damn freaking cast. So
You got me by a year. I'm Unk right there with you, bro.
Well, I look more young because I ain't got no damn hair. You at least look young. You at least look young. At least you have a full head of hair.
For now. After this Texans season, I might rip it all out.
Golly.
And the Patriots and Rams one are cool. I just feel like the Rams kind of looks like a. I like that the shoulder pad is.
Man, Giselle's pretty opposite of all of us on some of these jerseys.
But you know what? I just feel like the Rams just looks too close to like the Ravens jersey, like the natural Ravens jersey, and I don't really like that.
Yeah. The Rams jersey was one that me and Spencer put at the bottom because we just thought like they didn't put too much work into it. Like,
no, not at all. They're like, okay, here you go.
Godly, Caleb Williams getting killed right now. Man,
are we back? My bad. I'll get us back up. I'll get us back up.
Yeah.
We are off of Instagram. By the way, you are capped at an hour, so we are officially no longer live on Instagram.
Oh, really? Man,
yes. One thing we have to keep in mind going forward. But we are still hanging out on YouTube for our one viewer. Shout out whoever you are.
For the one viewer, holy crap.
Okay, we're a small channel. We know this. We had weeks, on the previous regime that will not be named. We had weeks where, it's
not even named. It's changed. It gives a
yeah.
They said.
But we had weeks where we had 6-7 times as big of a following than we do now, and we still have 0 people following. So whoever's hanging out with us over there on YouTube, we appreciate you. I think it might be a bot though.
Hey, we take them all, man. Fake, transgender, man, female. We'll take them all, big dog.
We'll
illegal alien.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, big dog? Hey, man.
All right, we got to see something turned around here for the Bears, or I'm sorry, for the Vikings in the second half. I want to believe in them a little bit. I think Justin Jefferson will be fine no matter what, but I don't want to have to deal with this guy playing like this all year as a Justin Jefferson owner.
I'll say this. When Justin Jefferson got his contract, hold up, roughing the passer on the Bears? I'm at 14-21. Where are you at, Spence?
I don't currently have the game up. I'm looking at the game cast right now. Let me get it back up on my phone.
This is a weak call. We used to be a country. God.
we used to be a society. Now we've got commercials on Red Zone and weak ass roughing the passer penalties.
Dude, the rough of the passer penalty.
Let's see.
Dude,
I don't
think it's that bad.
But by the letter of the law, it's definitely roughing.
By the letter of the law.
By the letter of the law, it's definitely roughing. But if you had
to put your man nuts on the line, bro, you calling that?
No, this is football.
Good. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear all that. It's by the law.
Well, it's just one of those things like that we just as football fans, as when we watch games nowadays, every single game we watch, no matter what level, maybe not high school, but like no matter what level we watch, we're going to have that moment where we go, if this game was being played 20 years ago, that would not have been called. Like, it's bad in the NFL. It's even worse in college with targeting. Oh my God, I hate the targeting penalty.
Targeting, yeah, that one's bad. The one roughing the passer penalty that I hate, and they do it both in college, is when like the defender doesn't even tackle him. Let's say he like maybe like he's rushing the quarterback and he maybe like touches his helmet. Maybe like, tries to deflect the ball and misses and hit his helmet. Those are the roughing the passer penalties I hate, because when the quarterback's not tackled and he just gets his like helmet slapped and they're like, you hit the quarterback in the face, that's a penalty. I'm like, man, but he wasn't targeting with the whoa. Who got the sound on? Just let me turn that thing off, man. Oh, pick six. Here it goes. Here it goes. Oh, big dog. Run it up, Chicago. Run it up.
Oh, man.
See, look, that's why we need to be in sync now, man. We missed a moment right there. We missed a moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
That's what happens when
it is rocking in Soldier Field.
That's what happens when you throw that ball behind on an out route.
JJ McCarthy is not having a good debut for the Minnesota Vikings in his first career start in Chicago. Yikes. He was targeting Justin Jefferson.
Dang.
Stared him down the whole way.
O'Connell.
Easy read for the defender. Oh, man. They keep cutting to Justin Jefferson on the sideline. Like they're waiting for him to be that typical LSU wide receiver where he starts throwing a fit and making a big fuss about not getting the ball.
Yeah, man, dude he just threw it behind and he cut the route perfectly. I mean, damn.
He stared the receiver down the whole way.
Oh yeah. I don't need that for my under 43. I mean, I'm still in good standings if JJ don't do jack crap. But man, hate when you get a quick score like that.
Wow. I love a good pick six when it's your team.
Everyone loves it.
But when you're on the opposite receiving of it, it's never a good feeling. So I know the Minnesota Vikings, Kevin O'Connell, JJ, Justin Jefferson, not in good spirits. They got to shake that one off. I'd argue that
a pick six it's got to be top 3 most exciting touchdowns that you can score.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say like Hail Mary.
Yep.
That's got to be number 1, a Hail Mary touchdown. That's like the peak of the peak. And then I'd say after that, like a really long touchdown run. A run specifically. Run specifically. Not a deep bomb pass. I'd put that below a pick six. I don't know how I'm ranking these, but it's just vibes, you know what I mean?
No, it is because if you can see if you can see a player run 40 plus yards to get that said touchdown, you're just like, wow, you're like, run down that field, keep going. Especially when you have your defenders just like pushing all the other like opposite team guys. God, it's so great.
I'll say this. I'm with you. I think the order is, I think I like that one. Like the Hail Mary / long pass touchdown, probably number 1, long run number 2, and then the pick six number 3. I'll go the pick six. Pick six would be number 1 if it's like late in the fourth quarter. Like if it's late in the fourth quarter and your team does it, like that's probably got to be like one of the most exciting plays. Like heck, I'm trying to remember. Spence, tell me if I'm right. It was the one. Was it the one playoff game with the Texans versus the Bengals in Houston, and JJ?
That was the loudest that NRG / Reliance Stadium has ever been. Was that first ever playoff game in franchise history, and JJ Watt like point blank picked off Andy Dalton and took it back to the house. I'll say that
Which was great because Andy Dalton's from the Houston area, and he graduated and was a quarterback at Katy High School. So it just made it even more sweet. You're like, this
especially because it's funny you bring that up because Andy Dalton that was always one of those things. It's like I'm always like, yes, he's a Houston guy, and then I remember he's a Katy guy. I'm like, ugh, hate Katy.
I know.
But I'll tell you all this. I just put our question into ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT, what are the best categories of touchdowns? And for it to rank them, it actually had pick sixes at number 1. I'll give you the list. Pick sixes at number 1. Number 2, a kickoff or punt return touchdown.
Punt return is pretty nice.
Oh,
number 3 is a Hail Mary.
Those are rare.
Number 4 was a scoop and score. 5 would be a trick play like a flea flicker or a double pass or like a wide receiver or a halfback pass. Number 6 was a one-play bomb. Nothing excites a crowd faster than a 70-yard strike over the top.
Yeah.
Number 7 is a goal line power run. 8, tip drill. And 9 is a walk-off touchdown either in OT or on the final play of regulation. Now, it said if you had to rank it for pure crowd explosion factor, it would be Hail Marys, kick returns, pick sixes, walk-off touchdowns, and then trick plays.
I was about to say, yeah, the first category where you had to walk off touchdowns, it was like 9th. I was like, that would be a little bit higher in my book. But then you said crowd explosion, number 5. Like, okay, that's up there. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm like, I remember, I mean, there's a few games, but the one that comes to my mind, and I'm thinking of a pick six. It was a long time ago. Like it was a Cowboys Eagles, and I want to say the quarterback was Tony Romo at the time. If not, it could be some other white boy quarterback. But he threw the ball, and Lito Shepherd, 101-yard pick six to win the game. And the Cowboys were trying to score to win the game, but Lito Shepherd pick six, 101 yards. Yeah, and I remember that game because my friends were Cowboy fans and they threw the remote into the TV when it happened. So, yeah.
Third sack on JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, that was it was 2006. It was as Terrell Owens' first touchdown or first game back in Philly after signing with the Cowboys. Just did a quick little Google search.
Well, thank you. Hey, thank you, man. Hey, I knew, like I said, I knew it was Lito Shepherd. I just couldn't remember if it was Tony but once you said T.O.'s first game back, I was like, yeah, that's Tony.
Man. So the over-under for this game was set at 43.5, James. I won't lie. I took the over on it. I took the Bears and I took the over on it. I still feel like I can get this over, but I know you took the under, right?
Yeah, I took the under. I went with the in division, type of game, the under, the primetime under. I know that didn't work last night, but like I said, that pick six doesn't help me, but still at 23, with the clock ticking and seeing what the Vikings are doing right now, they look like they're goddamn quitting right now.
Yeah. They look confused. Like things aren't going right.
I thought something else I want to get y'all's opinion on. What did y'all think? How much of the Friday night game on YouTube did y'all watch?
I watched a bit. I want to say the first and second quarter. I watched all the way to about halftime. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these games that start, that's why I hate the NFL. They start at 8:30. I'm like, dude, I go to bed. I prefer if you start these games at like 7:30, 7:45. Get me to watch maybe to the third quarter, but no, I watched the first 2 quarters of the game. I thought the field conditions were way better than last year's, the Eagles and Packers, and I thought the stream, like the scoreboard or whatever they call it, the score bug, I thought that looked pretty nice in that game. I know they were trying to do the whole YouTube like thing where like players are catching and all, and so I thought that was cool. But I really think the Chargers looked really good, and like you mentioned earlier, I thought Justin Herbert very elusive.
Yeah, I mainly was asking about the actual broadcast because a lot of people, I forgot.
The broadcast.
Well, I know a lot of people were hating on it. They're like, I'm tired of seeing Mr. Beast. You got destroying on the screen, making 6-7 jokes, and like,
dude.
I mean, they're gonna have that. It's gonna be YouTube TV. They're gonna have to showcase some of their most noteworthy, popular
right.
YouTubers. It was bound to happen. I don't know why people are so upset and perplexed. We're in a growing era where things are changing. It's not always going to be the same. The one way that YouTube TV is going to excel and bring in a newer audience, a different type of sports fan, is through the little YouTube quirks and showing the influencers, the YouTubers, this, that, and the other, because they are competing with technically the old heads, the ones that are never going to cease to exist. You got your CBS, NBC, et cetera, et cetera. Those are never going to go away. Those are iconic staples. They are here to stay. Duh. So YouTube, they're going to be a little bit unconventional. So if people aren't privy to that, that's okay. But to be upset that they're going to embrace the fact that they're going to utilize the YouTubers on a YouTube TV broadcast, it's like, dude, come on.
It was also 100% free for 100% of anyone that wanted to watch it. You get what you pay for sometimes, people. So if you hated the broadcast, I mean, what are you going to complain about? It was a free broadcast.
I mean, someone's always going to be upset. I mean, I'm glad you said that. People, Texans fans themselves, shout out Chancellor Johnson, love him. He's gone a lot of Houstonians telling him we should just get rid of head coach D'Amico Ryans and have CJ Stroud join him too, which is absolutely insane to me. Do I think that the Texans losing week 1 was on my bingo card? Absolutely not. I said that last week. But I think to go out on a limb and say with your whole chest to get rid of D'Amico Ryans and CJ Stroud is honestly insane. It's not okay. I don't
know what today is. It's overreaction Monday, right?
It almost went to like what I mentioned. You know, we live in this like we got to get the hot takes, we got to get the clicks, and it's not even true like analyzing the game. And so I'll say it like this: I did notice, like I watched the regular like because I have YouTube TV, so I watched whatever the standard was on YouTube TV. But yeah, I did notice like on YouTube, like it was like you can watch the game under Mr. Beast's Twitch or Speed's Twitch, Twitch and all or whatever it was. And I'm not a fan of it, of course, but I agree with you. Like, dude, if it's on YouTube's platform, YouTube, they know how to get folks watching, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people watch. I mean, heck, Spence and Jiselle, the numbers on the YouTube stream did way better. But I mean, not by a lot. They did better than the Eagles Packers last year, which was exclusively on Peacock.
Right.
So, like, obviously, YouTube did something right. I mean, well, one, thank you for picking the Chargers and Chiefs. Like, first of all, yeah, because I don't know if it had been like that.
Broncos and Eagles was a fun game.
Yeah, Packers Eagles was a fun game. Yeah.
Oh, what did I say? Yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah. It's funny. I was looking right at a Broncos graphic when I said that.
No, you're good. But yeah, no, it was a fun. Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. I mean. Imagine the Super Bowl being like, hey, it's on YouTube, instead of like Fox or dude, that would. Do you want
people would lose their minds?
Think about.
I don't know. They're ready to pass.
Think about the numbies they would do. They would do numbies like, bro, they would do numbies like if the YouTube would pay whatever money you have to. View the Super Bowl, dude, because they would. Ooh, good hit. They would do numbies, man. But like I said, they're not gonna do it anytime soon. So, matter of fact, who do we got this year for Super Bowl? It's NBC, I think, right? NBC, I think, is the people. I think they're showcasing. We had Fox last year, or should I say 6 months ago, or whatever.
Let's see.
I think it is NBC.
They're supposed to take turns.
I'm Googling now. NBC. Good call, James.
Yeah, so we get
Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico. Mike Tirico is one of my favorites. I love Mike Tirico. I think he's one of the best in the game.
Yeah, I think Mike Tirico's good. I will say this. I I think one of us posted on the stories. I might have did it on the Instagram story. I'll say it like this: I do not believe Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are top tier broadcasters. Me personally.
I disagree with you about Joe Buck.
No. How about this? I'm not my fault because I know Joe Buck is amazing in baseball. I'm talking about just Monday Night Football, I guess.
I like him. I like
You
hearing
like him?
his voice on the play-by-play. Now, Troy Aikman gets on my nerves. I'll give you him. And so that's why I would knock them down a few pegs. I don't think they should be the number one duo, but I'm a Joe Buck fan. I really am. I think he gets a really unfair shake from every single fan base because every single fan base thinks he actively is rooting against their team. But to me, if every single fan base feels that way and they all agree on that, doesn't that mean he's actually doing a very good job of being neutral if he's making everyone think he hates their team?
Heck yeah.
Because I know the Astros is a lot of Astros fans are the ones that hate on Joe Buck the most. And they all were just annoyed from 2019 whenever he was glazing Gleyber Torres and glazing Juan Soto because of how young they were. And he always would bring out how young they were whenever they would come up to the plate. But then, like, just a couple years ago, one of his last broadcasts for Fox in the playoffs, the whole time he was just glazing Jose Altuve. Yeah. And no one said anything about him saying all these great things about Jose Altuve. No one had anything negative to say about that. It's just like, oh, he's against my team. It's like, no, you don't understand what good broadcasting is. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, it was almost like last year's Super Bowl. Remember the like conspiracy theories, like, and of course it kind of looked the part. They were like, "Wow, can you believe it? Eagles Chiefs are being broadcast by Tom Brady and I forget the guy's full name, but his name's Kevin. But Kevin's an Eagles fan.
Oh, Kevin Burkhardt.
Yeah, Kevin Burkhardt. He's an Eagles fan, and then you see Tom Brady, who he's commentating the game to see potentially the first repeat ever. You think that's ever really going to happen when Tom Brady? And so there was a lot of that going on there. Like, this game is rigged.
That's some crazy conspiracy theories, right?
Bro, I'm telling you, man, like people think that and then they forget the belt to ass part. What happened on the field? Like, matter of fact, Spence, bro, I don't understand. Bro, I don't understand some of those edits that we do on the videos, like recapping the last time the Eagles won. And it was like, it did well the first time, but coming back was like, it did okay. It wasn't the best. Like, I thought
it was more in the moment, It was more in the moment. People were still reliving it, a couple weeks afterwards when we posted that reaction. I loved your edits on it, by the way. Great editing.
The edits were
great cropping, great use of graphics. That was excellently done.
Animations, the whole nine.
Yes. If for anyone that cares, it's a small update. It's looking like I'm going to go 6-2 across my 8 fantasy leagues this week. 6-2.
I'm going 2-0. I'm going 2-0 in fantasy. So, in a nice way, Jiselle, suck it. No, I'm just.
Yeah, I'm not out of the woods yet, though. It's still potentially up in the air for me, but my work league was one that was up in the air, and it looks like I'm going to lock it down. My opponent has 3 guys. I was up 17 points coming into tonight. I have DJ Moore, and he had the Vikings defense, Hawkinson, and Justin Jefferson. And Jefferson and Hawkinson have combined for 3.2 points, and the Vikings defense has 4. So DJ Moore has outscored those 3 players on his own, and he's not even doing that much. He's only got 9.3 points. So I probably shouldn't call it yet, but I am up almost 20 points now. And again, I still have DJ Moore going, and he's got 3 Vikings, but one of them is their defense. So we'll see. JJ McCarthy could still turn it around. My Miracle League, though, I'm going to lose. I don't think I'm going to get 60 points from DJ Moore and Justin Jefferson combined. I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
We both like, not because we don't believe in you, not because we don't want you to. It's just odds are not in your favor, homie.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's one. It's my most important league. It's my biggest buy-in. It's $200 buy-in. So I really hope.
what's the payout? Like, is it just first and second place, or
It's just a
first?
first and second place, but it's a 10 team. It's a 10 team, so you're looking at about I think it's 300 goes to second place, and the rest of the pot. So what's that? $1,700. I think that's what we did last year. So let's see. Did he catch this ball?
He did, but they blew it dead. And he did fumble this, but gosh.
It's one of those things like, how can you touch the guy first without, how can you punch the ball out without touching him first? Like,
right.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand.
Yeah, they're going to, I mean, shoot, I needed to stand for the under, but I think it should stand. I was about to say, matter of fact, gun to your head, Spencer and Jiselle. If you had to pick a team to win a game next week, don't look at the opponents. To win a game next week after the rough week one, who do you think's got a better shot? The Saints, the Giants, or the Dolphins? Better shot at winning, bro. Gun to your head. You need this team to win. If not, you are dead. After the horrible start they had week one. Who are you going with, Spence?
Oh, man. I hate that I can't look up the opponents.
No, don't look up the opponent.
Man,
it was Giants.
Dolphins, Saints. You got to pick a team to win right now. Gun to your head how poorly they played the week one.
I guess I'll go with the Dolphins. It's gross, but I guess I'll go with the Dolphins. Now I'm going to look up who each of them are playing.
Don't say it yet.
I won't. I'll let Jiselle pick first.
I would say Dolphins, but I'm just going to go Giants.
Oh, you're going Giants. Dude, how poorly all these teams play. Bro, the only team that looked like they had a fighting chance. Bro, give me the Saints, big dog. That gun to my head, bro. The Spencer Rattler, bro. He'd find a way to win. Two in them, dude.
At home against the 49ers, and the 49ers have a bunch of injuries. That could be an interesting pick for us to consider. The Giants are going to Dallas, and I think the Cowboys might run the score up there. And the Dolphins host the Patriots. Yeah, I think I stand by that. Home game for the Dolphins. I think I could see them pulling that one off.
Yeah, Dolphins is heck.
Yeah. Glad we didn't do the opponents, but I think you probably still would have went the same.
Yeah, I think I probably would have still gone the Dolphins of those three, because I definitely don't want. I'm not touching the New Orleans Saints at all. I can't believe their game plan, and I like Kellen Moore, and I'm not going to give up on him. He has a tough hand that he's been dealt, but I'm not going to give up on him. But man, I am just. I can't believe that his game plan for the Saints was to have Spencer Rattler throw the ball more than 40 times. I'm not understanding this at all. Hey, shout out my boy Gage in the comments.
I did not watch that game.
Gage.
Yeah, this game is excruciating. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I did not watch that game, but when I saw that they made Rattler throw more than 40 times, I was like, wait.
Yeah, I don't get the strategy there. And especially in a game where I thought they were running the ball, their one touchdown was a Alvin Kamara. I think it was a catch and run, but it was mostly Alvin Kamara. Like, put the ball in Alvin Kamara's hand and let's just let it go. He only had 11 carries yesterday. Just looking at the stat lines,
definitely not a winning formula.
Yeah, Spencer Rattler, 27 for 46. So he threw 46 passes. He threw for 214 yards. What the hell?
That average is not good. That's not a good average. Definitely for. Oh, there we go. JJ finally getting a first down. Oh no, hold it. Did he drop it? Golly.
He had a first down earlier in the game that he ran and did himself.
God dang.
So I was like, okay, maybe he got some spunk to him. And I was like, okay,
Adam
maybe
Thielen
not.
with the drop.
Wow.
It's not 4-down territory yet, but this Vikings offense has just been putrid. What? Kevin O'Connell? I was just singing his praises before the season about how he's one of the best offensive minds in all of football. Yep. Very rough start. And here's the thing. This is his guy. They traded up to get J.J. McCarthy. They let Sam Darnold walk because they believed in J.J. McCarthy. This is the type of situation, if he doesn't pan out, I don't know. I don't want to say Kevin O'Connell could lose his job, but I don't know. People have been fired for less, I feel like.
Heck yeah. People have been fired.
Mm.
No, never mind. I was about to get racial. I was about to say people have been
Chill.
fired.
And we talking about Brian Flores that way?
I know, right? Brian Flores, freaking Jared May.
Well, Gerard Mayo
Gerard
actually
Mayo.
was a bad coach.
Bro. Yo, what about homeboy? He coached one season with the Texans. What was his name? David Culley or what?
Well, we had two of them go back to back
Oh.
one-year
Lovie
wonders. We
Smith.
had
Yeah.
Lovie
Oh my
Smith
God.
and David Culley go back to back. But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Everyone crapped all over the Texans for doing that. Neither one of those guys have jobs anywhere.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I will respect Lovey though. He was a pretty good coach with the Bears. But that was, Rex Grossman and Jay Cutler and. Oof.
Yeah, let me see. I want to see are they up to anything nowadays? Yeah, Lovie Smith has not had a job since 2022.
Dang.
Yeah.
And David Culley.
David Culley. Thank you, Gage. The GOAT. The GOAT, bro.
I think David Culley might still be under contract with the Texans.
Bro, I'm getting paid. Oh, he's the GOAT.
But he also has not had a job since then.
Dang. Where's Arthur Rooney rule, bro? We need that back, bro. Godly.
I'm sorry. He wasn't on the screen there, but James, I have been so right all along about DeAndre Swift. This guy
dude,
is not good. He is not
man.
a good player in the NFL. He's just not.
I
Listen to
know,
his stat line tonight: 11
Don't say
carries, 31 yards, 3
almost
catches for 12 yards.
He almost doing as good as Ashton Genty.
Well, hey, Ashton Genty at least has his whole career ahead of him. I have seen enough of DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Detroit let him go for peanuts. There's a reason why the Eagles, even after he had a pretty good, productive season for them, they let him walk too. Now, I mean, they wanted to sign Saquon Barkley for him, but nonetheless, they weren't excited to bring him back on a cheap contract. This guy sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Spence. I can't believe I had to join your train because I used to be like, nah, DeAndre's, damn, Caleb Williams, okay,
Solid.
Caleb was looking elusive. Yeah,
Caleb Williams has looked great tonight.
I will say I do not like the 2003 NBA jersey under the undershirt, that baggy 03 shirt, bro.
Good take. Not swaggy at all. Not swaggy at all.
Bro, my man, bro, he might have been just jamming, been like, bro, I remember when these used to go up below my elbows. Dog.
Yeah. It just looks a little off.
Yeah, it's a smidge off, yeah. Because
I don't hate it,
but it's not
I
the
don't
color.
love it,
It's not I think it's the gray. Like if he had done like the navy or just black, I think it'd been fine. But I think with the
you can't do black with navy blue.
No, I agree. He's wearing a black sleeve. What are you talking about? He's wearing a black sleeve. He wearing black sleeve with gray shirt and a navy. But I'm with you. I don't rock neither.
And then he has a white band. Yeah, what?
Bro, my man trying to.
The more I'm staring at him, the more I'm like, what the heck, man?
My man, damn, looking like 2003 Pro Bowl. Remember, how they used to rock the t-shirts like that, bro? Yeah.
No, it looks like, oh my god, oh, that's my first game. Oh no, mom, I left my so and so at home. Can you bring it to me? No, Caleb, I'm at work. You're gonna have to deal with what you have. Sorry, click. That's what it looks like. That's the vibe.
That's a fair assessment. I can't disagree with that. Like that. Look,
we've all been there, done that.
Oh man, yeah, you're right, Spence. I might have to just cut DeAndre Swift next week.
Hey, well, don't say that. That's what originally got me into trouble. Was I said that after week 1 of his first week and look at him just plodding forward for a gain of 2, just no vision whatsoever on how to run the ball. He's a great athlete, just he has no vision at all, none at all.
My man might be blind, bro. He just needs some LASIK surgery.
I had that clip I made where I was like, yeah, you can go ahead and you can drop DeAndre Swift. You can just go ahead and drop him. Now, in that clip, I literally said, and this is how long ago this was, I was like, if you want to drop him to make a waiver move for someone like Puka Nacua, go ahead and do that. But he does not need to be in your starting lineup anytime soon. I was like, now if you would have cut him for speaking of, here he goes, best run of the night.
Bro, I'm so ahead of you. Yeah.
You really are. You really are.
You guys are both ahead of me.
I'm watching on the ESPN app. We'll figure this out. It's our first week, guys. We'll figure it out.
We're figuring it out. Yeah, we're figuring out like some of these bum teams, bro. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, we gotta give it. Now, this actually, as I was just talking about his vision, he actually had good vision to cut that back there. That's something we have not seen
His ears
in years
were ringing.
past.
His ears were ringing, Spencer. He heard you talking that.
Now, I would love a DJ Moore touchdown on this drive. I need it.
God, Javon.
I need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Spence, Javon Hargrave, bro. Freaking remember, like, dude, stud with Philly, got a big contract in Niners. Now he's just a cast off for freaking.
He was a cap casualty, man.
Dude.
Although I do think the Eagles defense, they did take a step back that year that they let him walk. But, But they replaced him plenty last year, and I think that defensive line's in just fine shape without
Jalen. Without Jalen Carter spitting on folks. I think hopefully we'll see what we really look like this week against the Chiefs. Which, hey, Eagles 1.5 point favorites in Arrowhead.
Okay,
you know what that means, Spence. I'm going to pick the under in that game because I'll probably pick the under.
Man, so Vegas thinks the Chiefs are going to fall to 0-2.
Well, what's funny is that before the Chargers game, the Chiefs were the 1.5 point favorite. After the Chargers, it flipped.
I mean, I was not very impressed with Chiefs, and if they're going to be without Xavier Worthy, and they're already without Rashee Rice, and a tough Philadelphia Eagles coming in.
Mm-hmm. And hey man, Jalen Carter, he got him a bye week this past week. He did. Bro, Jalen gonna be hungry.
Yeah, he's gonna be an animal. Yeah, that'll be. Is that a prime time or is that a 3:00 game?
It's the afternoon Fox game.
America game of the week. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Flag on play.
Matter of fact, we should already probably be looking at next week. See what we like.
Well, we need to keep an eye on it, but ours
is still in this game. Yeah.
Yeah. We will have our picks for week 2. Those will drop on Thursday and Friday, depending on if we have to go to a part 2 this week.
What do you mean a part 2? What the f are you talking?
I will say this. Next week's Monday night game.
We have doubleheader next week.
We do.
Yeah. It's the Texans versus the Buccaneers.
Y'all might get washed.
I'm afraid that the Texans go in 0-2 because of how well Baker Mayfield's doing and how much I love the duo between him and Mike Evans. So I'm not feeling very confident as a Texans fan going into
Giselle, I'm gonna be home. Emeka.
Giselle, let me teach you a little something. All right. It's a strategy I considered, or I've already considered. The Texans are actually currently favored in that game on the Vegas line. So you could do what I like to do. James go roll his eyes because he knows where I'm going with this. You could do what I like to do, and it's called buying the victory. Okay? You bet on the Buccaneers to win. That way, if the Buccaneers win, you got your pick right. But if the Buccaneers lose and your pick is wrong, well, that means what are we doing, Caleb Williams?
Bro, Caleb looking like a rook on that play.
He looked like he trying to be Patrick Mahomes the other night.
Yeah.
But anyways, if the Texans were to lose or if the Texans were to win, there you go. Your Texans won. You lost your pick, but that is how you buy a victory. You bet on the team playing your favorite team. And then whatever happens, you're happy. You got a consolation prize one way or the other.
Spence, it's a head, bro. It's a head, bro. It's okay, bro. You hedge your bet, bro. I don't hate it, bro. I like hey, man, hey. At the end of the day, bro, you just got to beat me in the big pick energy thing. So at the end of the day, you get a win, cool, bro. But good luck.
Are you only focused on me? Not worried about Jiselle?
Intentional grounding.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's intentional. Bro, who is it? Come on, Jiselle. Who is he throwing to? I ain't seen nobody out there.
No, for real. No. When I saw him do that, I'm like, why don't you just accept like you're falling, bro? Just hold on to the ball. Accept it. Accept it.
Spence,
I
hold
don't
on.
know.
Matter of fact, bro, my thing is Spence. I'm like rage baiting you, big dog, bro. You think I'm worried about you, but I'm not, bro. But I'll keep poking at you, bro, saying thinking you gonna come back. Good luck, bro. You got to worry about Jiselle. Don't worry about me, bro. I'm way ahead.
Way ahead. You're way ahead.
You're not that much ahead.
He's literally a
Just by
game ahead.
Hey, when you're a game ahead, bro, for home field advantage in the playoffs, that is a lot. And guess what?
It
Guess
is.
what? All I know is we have no punishment set. So Jiselle and Spencer, if y'all want to talk this out, be my guest. I'll sign off on it. If you want to talk about how y'all gonna do y'all's punishment, I'll be happy to sign off. What do you think the punishment should be? Smith, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the punishment should be because obviously last year when we did this, we was 3 dudes. Now we have Jiselle. I don't know how to because we can't do paint the fingernails. Somebody does this already. We can't do that.
Oh, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that either.
Oh yeah, you're right, bro.
Yeah, we couldn't even do that either. I actually had an idea. It's one that I saw a fantasy football punishment for it, and I think it's a great idea, and it's gender neutral. So I think this. I'm gonna throw this out there and see what y'all think. The loser of Big Pick Energy has to. We can figure out what kind of spicy thing, but I'm thinking we get one of those ghost peppers or like one of those super hot chips.
Oh, I'm so game.
And they have to eat that on stream and talk about what went wrong for them in the season.
Oh, I'm so down. I've always wanted to do that anyway.
Okay. I could be
Because
down.
I love spicy food, but I don't like that level of spice where like you have to have milk on deck. You can't touch your face.
Oh man,
you have to sign a contract.
That's like blazing. That's like the blazing wings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, I can't. I don't handle that stuff well at all. But I think it'd be hilarious for the stream. For us to do that, and I think that's a good punishment. All 3 of us can participate in that. So, what y'all think?
I like it. Yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, I was worried, Spence, though you were gonna go the left field way. I think it was that one video I sent you there. Like, my buddy said, whoever loses fantasy has to go to a sperm bank.
Dude, yeah, I saw that one was crazy.
Bro, man.
It's crazy.
Imagine being the kid being like, yeah, you're only here because I lost in fantasy football.
Yeah, and what did it say? Like, you have to go to the sperm bank, produce, and then sign a waiver that says you can allow the kid to call him when they're 18.
Yeah.
I was like,
you have to check that box. That's what I'm saying. Imagine being that kid. Imagine being that kid. You meet your dad after all these years, and they're just like, yeah.
Yes.
I lost in fantasy football.
What do you mean you lost in fantasy football?
Well, I'm saying that was the fantasy football touch or the punishment. Man, he pushed it.
Dude, under.
Dang.
I'm telling you, that's the only. Come on, Spence, man. The over only won 3 times this week, man. God, you just gonna pick some random over.
Well, that's why I thought that's why for me, I look at betting. I look at probabilities, right? If it should in theory, overs and unders should be 50% of the time each, right?
I agree.
That's probabilities, just stating that. So if we had a bunch of unders all day long yesterday, probability states the next one's more likely to be an over. And also, I was kind of thinking, like, could this be the year of primetime overs? Because, Thursday night didn't go over, but it was an under. But Friday night we had an over. We had a Sunday night over, and I was thinking, like, let's get a Monday night over, and this will be the year of primetime overs. We'll have a fun year of primetime football.
Matter of fact, what
do we think the Vikings will score on this possession?
Dude, they better. They got no hope.
I really don't want them to. At this point, I don't care about the over under pick. I want the Bears spread to hold because I have that also. I'll take a 1-1 record on this game. I want that to hold, and I want to win my fantasy matchups.
I'll say this, Jiselle. This is 4-down territory for the Vikings. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is 4-down territory for this to get some team some life. But I was about to say, Spence, as a matter of fact, next Monday night, we'll be here. Obviously, we'll be on during the week. But next Monday night we have the doubleheader. We have Texans, Bucks, and then Chargers, Raiders. What's the spread and over under on both of those games?
I know the Texans were favored. Last I saw that line, let me get it pulled up.
Yeah, I'd love this. Jordan Mason. I don't know why I thought that was Aaron Jones.
I had Jordan Mason on my bench last year for fantasy, and he helped.
Okay, Jay Jetta with a catch. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, man, here come the damn Vikings, brother.
Okay, so
they needed some pep.
We got Texans are favored 2.5 points, over under set 42.5.
40. Oh man, they must really think bad of the Texans offense.
I mean, can you blame them?
No.
And then as for the Raiders and the Chargers are 3.5 point favorites, and the over under is set to 46.5. So just gut looking at both of those, I think I'm gonna go Texans. I won't buy the victory here. I'm gonna go Texans, and I'd probably go the under. I think I'll probably bet the under on every Texans game all year long. And then Chargers and Raiders, I'm going to go Chargers and I'm going to go over. So I'm going to take the favorites in both the Monday night games.
I'm going to go just right off the rip. I'll probably go Bucks under and Chargers over. That's where I was both leaning right now.
Okay.
What about you, Giselle? You got to follow up, man. You got to let us know.
I can see the Chargers over. The Texans, I'm like,
bet the under.
Guys.
Bet the under.
I'm like, please.
Do the roar. Do the roar.
Yeah, I feel like.
Bet the run.
The roar.
Lizard.
I feel like
under. Lizard. Dude.
The under for the
I'm about to say Spence, bro. And Giselle, I noticed, this week it was a lot of like 46. They were like trying to find that median number. I'm expecting over under number to drop average from 46 to probably like 42.
I would hope so. I feel like that 46.5.
Uh-oh, touchdown, Justin Jefferson. Oh, gritty time. Let's go. I'm ahead. Now, are they going to go for
kind of
2?
Close for me.
Whoa, guys, calm it down on the points. Calm it down.
But all right, JJ McCarthy has his first career touchdown.
Good.
I was like, man, homie,
you called it, Giselle. They needed to score it. They really did. If not, it was a.
That was it. I was like, they have to do it on this drive. They have to do it. They literally have no choice. If not, then you're cheeks, bro. You don't want to be cheeks. If you lose, all right, man, you lose. Yeah, not everyone can win, right? But I'm like, don't lose.
Out of there. Oh. Bro, when y'all watch this play, I can't believe it almost happened. But I know this is getting called anyways for holding. Bro.
Okay, hold on. I haven't seen it yet. They're about to. Oh, because they're going for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy. Where was this at Michigan? Is this why Jim Harbaugh would only let him throw the ball 10 times a game? Because this is who he is. He's just a madman when he's got the ball.
Bro, heck yeah.
Okay, so flag on play. Holding on who, though?
I'm sorry. I'm going to spoil it for you. His hands to the face on the defense. So we get it back. We get to run it back one more time.
Okay, I like that, though. I like seeing that.
Ooh, Justin Jefferson not in the play for the 2-point conversion? Dang, my man's got a lot of ice on his neck. Man, what? Yo, where the hell where's Talib at? Where's
Talib?
Yo, bro.
Snatch your chain.
Bro, I need him to snatch his chain like they did god dang Michael Crabtree. All right, play action. Ooh, nope. All right, man, we got 12-17, bro. So
dang, bro,
you know what that means now. Hey, this Spence and Giselle, if this looks like we could get a potential 2020 game if things go the way. I mean, the Vikings had to score again. It took them a while, but
Yeah.
it's on mark for about 40 points. But especially hey, bro, get you an OT over, bro. You'd be happy.
I don't know. It'll depend on how we get those
Why
points,
did 84
James.
hesitate though? That's annoying because 84 literally could have committed to that. He decided to slow down and then hesitate. Bro, that should just piss me off. I hate seeing people hesitate last minute and you're
It's a tough one.
Hey, but I got Justin Jefferson on my wall right here next to me, hitting that gritty, right there next to Sabrina Carpenter. But actually, I got a little update for y'all. There's gonna be some new posters I added to my backdrop. I got some stuff coming in over these next couple weeks. I'm excited to add to the wall. Spoiler alert.
Taylor Swift's one of them.
No, not. I got some Taylor Swift pin action right here. I keep that thing on me. You know what I'm saying? The Eras. Oh, sorry, this way. The Eras house. Yep.
Okay.
Also got this pin right here.
Hold up. Are these like
That's
random
cute.
pins you get from like Starbucks, or you went to like the New Eras tour?
No, I had a friend give me both of these actually. Shout out the baseball girly. She got me both of these.
But no friendship bracelet? Man, you ain't Travis Kelce. No game ass, man.
No, but the other one I have, I'll go ahead and spoil this. I'm going to add to my door right here, and we're going to get some Kevin Durant Rockets poster action going up right
Nice.
there.
Love it.
Oh, man, this game is getting me. Hey, bro, getting me sleepy, bro.
Yeah,
I'll say again.
Let's talk housekeeping for a sec. Should we next week consider maybe doing it a later start time? Maybe just do some reactions for the
we're screwed.
Second half because it's a double header.
Yeah, because we're screwed because it's like either I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna make that early game, that 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a 6:30. Yeah. 6:30 our time.
Yeah, I won't make that time. But then I didn't know if y'all were gonna, like if y'all wanted to be on for the game. I know this is y'all Texans, we could do that, or I can do it by myself. But like I said, if I do it, it'll probably be probably near the fourth quarter. If not, maybe the third, and then cap the second half and maybe get a little bit of the Charger Raider game. But we can see how that works. Still, I don't know why they do that. Why? I will give them credit for this though. At least for the doubleheader, the game, the Texan Buccaneer game is whatever it is, 7 o'clock Eastern or whatever.
Yeah,
I'll give them credit. At least they put those teams at the 7. Like imagine they put them at the 10 o'clock slot, bro. I'd be like, bro,
dude, I would be so livid. But I mean, the fact that it's a Central Time zone and an Eastern Time zone, that you knew they would do it a little earlier.
Oh yeah. At least the NFL, I'll give them credit. They won't start no damn West Coast football game at 11 p.m.
Not like the NBA does.
The NBA, bro.
NBA loves doing that.
Bro. Matter of fact, you hear those comments the other day about Charles Barkley, bro? He has been one, bro. Those GLP weight loss thing, bro. He looks slim. I don't know if you've seen that video, bro. Him talking about the NBA with Bill Simmons, like, bro. He looked like he's lost some weight.
Oh, he has.
But I will say, yeah, I agree with Barkley on like the NBA has a problem. Ooh, here comes the purple eaters. We got a sack. But when Charles said, bro, the NBA screwed with having like so many different channels to watch games, like I'm with you. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't even tell you by heart what day is what game. You know what I mean? Like besides ESPN on Wednesday and Friday.
I know we're going to have Sunday night basketball on Peacock and NBC. I knew that one because I remember they're trying to make it like Sunday night football. But there's games going to be on Prime on some nights. I want to say that was like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yep.
But here's the thing. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not too – maybe I'm just I'm just blessed to be able to say this. I guess
I got all the streams.
I have them all already. I will always pay for Amazon Prime. Period. Point blank. I order way too much stuff off of Amazon Prime, and as long as I keep ordering stuff on Amazon Prime, I'm gonna have Prime Video. I wish they'd put everything on Prime Video because I'm gonna have Prime no matter what because it's just easier for my life.
Yeah.
Peacock I already had for years and years ago. One because The Office, one of my favorite shows of all time, binge watching it just in the background. But also that's when the EPL started moving over there, so I was already watching NBC Sports a lot. It's really to me. Oh man, Vikings defense is showing up now,
bro. Yeah, dude. We got a good shot at having a good game.
Let's see what JJ McCarthy's got for us here.
But no, I'm with you. I have all the streaming sites for those. I probably will lose Peacock because I share that with my brother, and he's a big WWE fan, and we know what they're doing, their transition.
Right.
So I might lose Peacock, but the others, I have Prime, and oh damn, here we.
Andrew Van Ginkel is one of the most underrated linebackers in the league.
Oh my god, heck yeah!
He had a great season last year. Okay.
Bro, we got a game, bro.
We are in Chicago territory already. Now, please, just not TJ Hawkinson. Please, for the love of God, don't throw the ball to TJ Hawkinson. Please. Please. Anyone but TJ Hawkinson. And an update on that work league I was telling y'all about. I was up 20 points. I'm now up 6 points. Yeah, because he had Jefferson, he has Jones, and he has Minnesota's defense.
Oh my god, dude!
I'm sorry. He has Hawkinson. He has Hawkinson and Minnesota's defense.
Dude, I'm
up 6 points with DJ Moore still.
I'm praying for you, big dog. I will say, matter of fact, shoot, Spencer Jiselle, I was about to say, you seen some of those the Saturday games for the college football slate? We got a decent slot of games, better than last week. I'm still shocked how Baylor even won that game. SMU screwed the pooch.
Oh, dude, that and I was talking all that smack about the Big 12, James, and the Big 12 just completely pooped themselves. Because not just
Kansas State, but freaking Arizona
State, dude. Yeah,
bro.
But Baylor did get a good win against SMU.
Yeah, but of course, you know how it's gonna go. They're not gonna think highly of SMU. They're gonna look at Arizona State, who won the Big 12 last year, losing to what many have said bottom tier SEC.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. A big game I have my eye on. It's one I had my eye on before the season. Was this Notre Dame and Texas A&M game? That's gonna decide a lot. We're gonna learn about the Aggies.
Oh, and two, bro. I'm rooting for Notre Dame to go. Oh, and two.
Dude, that would be great.
How those vaginas get a bye week in week 2? That's all I want to know. Like they lose to Miami, get a bye week. And then they get to play A&M, bro. Who did their schedule like that?
Bro, they can make the schedule whatever they want, man. They're cowards. I will say I'm glad to see South Florida did get the ranking. They've played excellent. Man,
oh my gosh,
they could pull, dude. If they pulled off the miracle against Miami, oh my god,
bro. Imagine, dude, if they do pull that off against Miami, dude. I know they haven't played, and I haven't looked at their schedule. I don't think they play it. Florida State, but man, to sweep like Florida and Miami, bro, like you grew up calling them powerhouses, and I know they're not the same anymore from the early 2000s, but like for South Florida AAC team, like, and okay, you're good, Spence. No Justin Jefferson, but
no, it can't be Hawkinson.
Okay,
I'm okay with Jefferson at this point. It just can't be Hawkinson.
Oh, you're good. But No, Spence. Hey, once again, South Florida, one of those teams that like I don't watch all the time, but you get to watch so many games. Like the year Bama went to Tampa and they almost beat them, was it 2 years ago? That's when I started watching South Florida, and like their quarterback Brown. Probably not going to get drafted in the NFL, but just one of those college studs that you can't ever count out. Dude, the head coach, dude, he's got this team looking right, and for them, they're also in the not the rebuild phase, but they're in that phase where they're going to get a new stadium, or their own stadium, I should say, in the Tampa area instead of playing at the Bucs Stadium. Which, FYI, if you go to the Bucs Stadium for a stadium tour, obviously it's an old stadium, but it's one of the worst stadiums.
Holy is that crap. Right?
Oh my gosh, it's not the most. It's not the best looking. Like
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Raymond James Stadium, because it's one of the older ones. But like if you go on their tour, you can see like it's just not. Just not like a well kept. I mean, don't get me wrong, the suites and all that are cool, but like if you go to their stadium tour during the summer, of course they have natural grass. It looks like any like third ward backyard. No one keeps up with it. The South Florida's locker room looks worse than the Pearland High School's locker room, Spence.
Dude.
And then we didn't even get to see the Bucs locker room, so I was like, this tour sucks, man. You can't watch. That's the only reason why we go to these tours, man. We want to see the pros locker room. But yeah, I wouldn't put the Bucs Stadium as a tour list.
How many stadiums have you visited, James?
Visited or toured? Because I've been to a few. Let's see. Thinking about it. Okay, here we go. I've been to Buffalo Stadium. I've been to Pittsburgh Stadium, Philadelphia Stadium.
You've been to the Link?
Yeah.
I didn't know you saw a game, but what did you see a game at the... you just toured it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me rephrase it. It's I either went for a tour or I went for a game. And no, I didn't go to the Link. I went for like a little tour of the stadium with my brother, and this was back in like 2019. So, but yeah, let's see. So yeah, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Philly. Then we have Tampa. I'm trying to think. Houston. I've been to Green Bay. I've been to the old Raiders Stadium.
The Coliseum.
I've been to the Coliseum. I've been to Santa Clara. Not for a game. It was for like one of those hitting the golf balls at the stadium type of thing. So
nice.
Yeah, it was one of those. And then I've been to some other stadium. I can't think of it. No, yeah, I think I've only been to those stadiums. Yeah, because I haven't. I've been to the. Of course, I forgot my employer, the former employer. I've been to the Falcon Stadium.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's probably the one you've probably spent the most time in, huh?
And Minneapolis. I've been in the Minneapolis.
Yeah, that's where I saw the Super Bowl.
Where I saw the Super Bowl, yeah.
That's super cool. Yeah, I've only been to 2 NFL stadiums.
One of them being the Texans. Now we're trying. What's the other one?
The AT&T Stadium.
That's my 2 also, Jiselle.
Really?
Yeah.
Spence, I would have went to AT&T Stadium for when the Oilers went to state, but my dad told me no, I could not go. He was so pissed off.
Why? Just because it's the Dallas Cowboys Stadium?
No. Oh, we got a game. Y'all are so behind. We got a game. Let's go. Vikings are up.
It wasn't just. It was.
No, it was Aaron Jones, big dog. Let's go.
Okay, that's not too bad.
The Sports King. Oh man, I've been waiting for this guy. What's up,
Sports King? Good to see you, brother. Our guy. Great to see you, man.
Mr. Miami around here, man. I know he's probably wanting Tua turning the ball over to be gone. Dude. I
low-key think I have Aaron Jones in my bench. I have to double check. I don't remember.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Another 2-point conversion. Full out blitz. got it. Holy crap, Thielen. 20-17. Bro, where the was this, bro, all along?
That halftime, they're like, listen here. Kevin O'Connor was like, listen here. Okay.
Dude, I'm going to say it like this, the Sports King, bro. Me, Jiselle, and Spence were roasting JJ 75% of the game.
I
Whatever.
wasn't roasting him. I was just saying, like, he's just doing all these errors, man. Like, he got to get it together.
Yo, would you have said is JJ elite or legit in the first quarter? Bro, he was garbage.
I was like, he needs to snap into it.
Well,
Big leagues, dog. Come on.
Bro, he has snapped into it. Holy crap. They spends the overs in play now, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And we're still good on all my fantasy matchups. I am gonna officially lose that one league I was telling you about. So 6-2 is looking possible. Just keep staying away from TJ Hawkinson. Stay away from TJ Hawkinson. And I've got this.
You're so funny.
Dude. Well,
but answer your question, is JJ McCarthy legit? I mean, dude, he's got, what's his stat line tonight so far?
I think it's what, 10 for 17?
10 for 17, yeah. I mean, look, and we're not stat watchers here exclusively. I think obviously the box score matters to an extent, but we've been watching this game the whole time. JJ McCarthy has just not looked good at all.
Except this like fourth quarter.
Look at him and Justin talking. Justin's like, I know you snap into it. I knew you could do it.
Right, but let's see what Caleb and Ben Johnson's got for us.
Right, because right now, because I'm not gonna lie, because right now, like how JJ's been playing, and I'm not saying he's this guy, but what it reminds me of is, bro, remember those times with Tim Tebow, dog? Bro, you was not watching the first through the third quarter, and then for some damn reason, bro, they got a shot in the fourth, and that's what JJ did. Because I was ready to turn this game off, Spence, and I was ready to be like, you know what, hey, we were already talking about week 2.
Yeah.
We were talking next week, Monday Night Football.
Yep.
And now we have again. Oh, Spencer Giselle, please tell me your thoughts on the NFL screwing the defenses, bro.
Well, how so?
Yeah.
Bro, remember when we used to be a normalized country when a touchback and the kickoff would start you at like the 20-yard line or the 20? Bro, the offense starts at the 35.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, look, we like points. We
do like points,
and we like kickoffs. And I'll say they showed the stat that like through week 1, like field goal returns are up to like 70%. I'm sorry, not field goal returns. Kick returns are up like to 76%, whereas last year they were like 30 and 40%. So I mean, it's happening the way they wanted it to by moving it out to the 35. Teams are not just okay to just
kicking it out of
the back of the end zone. They're actually having to. Okay, Caleb Williams, that was a good little dot to Roman Dunze there.
I know he looking like Matt Stafford, big dog, with that step up and the sling and
yeah. Look, win or lose. And I know he's had a tough second half. I've been impressed with Caleb Williams tonight. I think you have to be. He's looked very good tonight.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay with year 1 to year 2 progress. Oh, don't get sacked. He's been, dude, his escapability has been, he stepped out. What an idiot. As soon as we praise it, this bonehead.
Oh, man.
Bonehead. Love it.
Godly. We were just.
Oh, wow. He did. Just a hair. Just a hair.
Bro, I love the NFL, bro. He literally stepped out, and then they're like, you know what? Now we're running this clock, bro. We ain't stopping it.
That and the other day, oh God, what game? I think it was a college game I was watching. They didn't hit the play clock to start after the 2-minute warning, and a guy ran a whole play where he ran out of bounds, and they only ticked 2 seconds off the clock, and then they didn't fix it. I forgot what play that was. What game I was watching where it was only 2 seconds ticked off the clock. I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, Google it really quickly. I saw that on Twitter very briefly because I was like, I need to check in on the sports for today. I haven't been on my phone. And I was like, what the heck? What the hell?
All right, third down.
I think Rome. I mean, I know it's a tough catch, but Rome's got to catch that.
Hey, you know the old saying: if you get two hands on the ball, you need to catch it.
Yeah. Heck yeah, you do.
Oh man, are they gonna go full out blitz on him too? Nah. Dang, bro. bro. Bro, the Vikings. Bro, are they really about to pull this off?
Which
Wow.
is cray in the best way. I love watching games like this when I have like no skin in it, you know? I'm just honestly just watching two teams play, and it's something like this. Sheesh.
All right, here we go. God, I cannot. I cannot with the Debo is back. Godly. Everything else I'm okay with. Yeah. Bills Ravens last night. Block punt too? Oh my gosh. Dude, this just keeps getting worse.
They've been getting close all night, and they finally got through.
Bro, what is going on with the damn Bears, bro? You couldn't have told me. Spence, man, look it up right now. Bro, like go on like your app and see what the win probability was when the pick six happened. Because, bro, 17-6, how the freaking Vikings were looking. Dude, it was over with. What a poor ass block. Who is that? 22? Bro, you be cut. You're going to get
I think we might have it here on the Gamecast. Let's see. Here we go.
Yo, yeah, I bet that's where the pick six was right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right here. This was the big jump.
And then where does the bottom reach? Is that about 95% right there?
Yep.
God, oh my God, oh my,
Wow.
dude,
Ooh.
bro,
Just not TJ Hawkinson. Please, not TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think they're gonna throw the ball.
The run game is working for him now. Jordan Mason. Yeah. Jordan Mason's looked much better than Aaron Jones. I know Aaron Jones just got the touchdown. Jordan Mason looks like he's the guy. They traded for him with the 49ers. Yep. It was one of the more remarkable moves in the early part of free agency. That told me a lot. They like Jordan Mason. They like him as a runner, and he has looked great tonight. And I think he's the guy there now.
Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to the Sports King. Sports King, man, put in the comment. What do you mean by the New Orleans Saints are gonna be just fine? Like, what are we talking? Like, are we expecting just like 4-13 fine? Like, what are we talking about? That's what I want to know. How fine is your definition of fine for the Saints? You ain't lying, man. Run that clock out. I'm Kevin O'Connor. I'm running that clock out. Pray to God you kick a field goal and make Caleb Williams try to score a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. That's Hawkinson, but only one catch for 8-9 yards, bro. You're good, big dog.
Yeah, we good. We good. The number now is...
It should be like 4.1.
Yeah, I need to stay under 5 points. No more than 5 points can be scored by TJ Hawkinson. Yeah, honestly, at this point, it's going to hurt my pick of the Bears in this game. But I think for my fantasy team's sake, I just want the Vikings to run the clock out all the way down.
Oh, my God.
To triple zeros. And
woo. All right, got the first down. They're going to kill that clock. At least maybe 5 games. I want this team to be decent. Okay, I can respect that. Sports King. But what games are you pointing out for the Saints to win? That's all I want to know. Because they could have possibly won that game yesterday.
They had a chance.
And I will say this, how the Panthers played yesterday, you got a chance to win a game or two against the Panthers. I'm just trying to figure out the score, the rest of the schedule, because 5 games, man, that's rough. I did the under 4.5 games, so 5 games. Ooh. Yeah, they are just gonna run this ball. That's what I would do. Yeah. Yep. I wouldn't do anything else for the love of God.
Yeah, Bears got to start thinking about timeouts here in a sec.
Mhm.
They'll probably call it depending on how this play goes. They'll probably call it. Well, I don't know. I don't think they'll call it because of that 2-minute warning. They got the 3 timeouts technically.
Yeah.
They got 2 timeouts, it looks like, actually.
Well, yeah. But with the 2-point.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Let's see. They still got a lot of time, and worst case scenario, they're down by 6, and they still got a chance to win the game. So let's see. Here we go. Roll out to Aaron Jones. Golly. I think the Vikings, dude, they might score a touchdown, put this game to bed, bro. Put this game to bed and the over. Oh, bro, don't do
See it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't want to see it.
JJ McCarthy's looking good now. He has found it in this fourth quarter. He has been great.
dude. Roll out, yeah.
I was like, man, he had to. He's a national championship winner, man. Like, I was like, get it.
Hey, hold on, man. 2 is a national championship winner, but F us, man. F us.
Saints beating the Panthers, Giants, and Dolphins. I don't hate it.
After week 1, I mean, you gotta put.
Yeah,
that's
a chance.
That's a
Very
chance.
probable.
Boom, boom.
See, but all those teams look at the Saints and they say, okay, there's our win.
Yeah. Like I said, they might be able to get one against the Panthers because one's in New Orleans, the other's in Charlotte. But I don't know where the Giants and Dolphins, if it's in New Orleans or if it's on the road.
Now, Sports King, you weren't in here earlier, but the way that they'll have to win is they cannot let Spencer Rattler throw the ball 46 times in a game.
Nope.
They're not going to win if they do that. But I'll say this, and James, we talked about this before the season. We were not high on the Saints at all, but I told you I am a big fan of their O-line. And you can win games in the NFL if you get good player up front in the trenches.
Something Texans still need help with.
Yeah, I would happily take the Saints offensive line over what we're dealing with down here. It's terrible.
Yeah. All righty, man. 3rd and 1, timeout by the Bears. 2:59 left. Whew. Well, thinking about it, even go back to draft night. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jiselle and Spence, y'all probably thought y'all were going to draft O-line in the first round. I know y'all traded out, but
oh my God, yeah.
I was shocked. I mean, I know y'all got every Jalen in the book, but I mean, I thought y'all were going to go O-line.
Great, but
I mean, in hindsight, look, I texted one of my friends this last night. Watching DeAndre Hopkins play for the Ravens last night, he looked like not necessarily prime DeAndre Hopkins, but
close.
He looked like he could still play a little bit. They signed him for like dirt cheap.
Oh yeah.
Why couldn't the Texans have signed DeAndre Hopkins on a cheap contract or someone similar on a cheap contract, and instead of drafting 2 Iowa State wide receivers, bulked up their offensive line on top of still drafting Ariante.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
JJ with the over and the ceiling win. Oh my God, dude. Bro.
I mean, I was hoping that the Texans were going to pick up like some type of O-line player from like Georgia or like an SEC team. You know what I mean? Some big beefy dude.
Wow.
Bro. Put the nail in the coffin.
I'm inspired, man. This JJ McCarthy fella can play ball.
Wow.
I'm inspired.
Whoa.
He looked great.
14-yard touchdown rush. Damn.
JJ McCarthy's arrived.
Dude.
And there's our reaction clip for you, James.
Oh. He said, I was injured all last year. Y'all finna play about me.
Yep. Dude, unbelievable, dude. The way, dude, he put his, I'm gonna say it like that, bro. He put his nuts out there, man. He freaking took over in Soldier Field, bro.
Dude, it was a rough first half, but JJ McCarthy came alive in the fourth quarter.
I think right now, the total yards for the fourth quarter is like 150 to -1.
Dude, his comp coming out, everyone was comparing him. He was athletic Kirk Cousins. That right there is athletic Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
That was great. Look at Kevin O'Connell. Hey, we saw you peek at the camera there, buddy. We saw you.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't slick. You saw the camera.
He said you forgot about me.
You put it on for the camera.
Sheesh. I was telling you
Wow.
guys they were missing their marks in the beginning of this game. They were just making errors on errors on errors. I'm like, they're not on the same page, or it's not executing the way they wanted to. And then they went back during halftime. A little bit of a slight rocky start to the third quarter, but man, have they sealed the deal and accepted victory in this game against the Chicago Bears.
Okay, guys. So what's still on the line though is my fantasy league. So
You're good.
I am
No,
up
you're
1.26. 1.26 points. But here's the situation. I'm not good. I have DJ Moore. Okay. He has the Vikings defense.
That's fine.
A sack, an interception, or a fumble recovery. Well, not a sack. A sack. I can afford one sack because you get 1 point for a sack. But if it's an interception or a fumble here, I'm going to lose unless DJ Moore gets a little cushion for me here. But it is 108.6 to 107.3.
Oh my God! What a catch already by the Bears. Not by DJ.
Okay,
sorry.
I was about to say by who?
Damn, why are they playing hurry up offense, man? You got like two full. Well, I guess you need.
No, you don't have time, dude. You do have to hurry up because they got to score before the 2-minute warning.
Yep.
Damn, look at that. Oh my God. DJ Moore, you lazy son of a. You're not going to try to catch that ball. I don't care what it was.
Ooh, look at them running. Hurry on up. I mean, that was a nice one-hand catch by 85 for the Bears. He could have dropped that, but he made sure he sealed it. Respect.
Man, Caleb, that would have been a better throw. That would have sealed the win for me.
Oh.
Dude, I don't. I mean, I know it wasn't the best throw, but damn, DJ, like freaking.
2nd and 10.
Oh, he was wide open too. Man, he was wide open. Caleb Williams just missed him. But that pass to Cole Kmet, that was a dime. That was a dime. I know it was a better catch, but he put that in a spot only his guy could get it. I like that.
Wow. Ooh-wee.
Okay, he's feeling a little jittery right now. But it's okay. You're not in a bad spot, actually.
No, worst case, bro. You just, I mean, I don't. I was going to say some people probably don't believe in this, but you can kick the field goal.
No, where you're at right now, that's absolutely the move. I think
you save all the. I mean, unless you can score like right here.
The problem is because it's 3rd down.
Yep.
Oh my
clock
God.
is stopped currently. So you have to get out of bounds. You can't burn a timeout or let it go to the 2-minute warning here.
Bro, is he going to get bailed out? Bro, he getting bailed out. It's probably some rough in the pass or some slap on the helmet. Here we go. Come on. Just give it to me. Yeah, look at this. I think he said illegal hands to the face.
Throw him in jail.
Straight to jail. Right to jail. It's a Parks and Rec reference.
Straight to jail.
$216 first down. Damn. Man, I'd kick the field goal. I mean, heck, you ain't got nothing else. Full out blitz. God dang. Oh, DJ Moore. Oh, Spence. I'm so sorry. But no, hold up. I don't know what's going to happen, Spence, bro. Oh, God. Bro. Bro, what are they going to call, bro? What's the penalty, bro? Because I don't know what happened. I've seen helmet to helmet. I've seen a fumble. I've seen it all. Did you lose?
No, I didn't lose. I mean, if they call that a fumble, I'll lose. But I think that's going to be incomplete. It's going to be first off, it's going to be a penalty, so it's really going to be.
They're calling roughing the passer already, anyways. It looks like helmet to helmet on Caleb. I want to see the hit on DJ Moore. God,
yeah,
he got freaking. Oh no, they're calling incomplete on that. So you're at least getting the 15.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh, we're good.
And it's
Damn.
somehow still not even the 2-minute warning yet.
Golly.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Dude, DJ got rocked.
Yeah, he's done for the night though.
Oh,
Probably.
right
did
on
not.
the butt. Cold.
Right on the arse.
Right on the arse, man. It's like the slow-mo, you can just see it just like boom. Oy. Oh, he's like, Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. Just kidding. Yeah. He's going to need a little bit of a break.
Honestly, a touchdown here, even if they get a sack or a well, no, an interception wouldn't matter. But even if they got a sack here, if the Bears were to score, his defense will lose points. So that would help also.
Yeah, stupid Ravens gave me -7 points.
Damn.
Arseholes.
I think they're checking out DJ Moore because he's going to try to come back into the game. I think that's what they're doing right now. I think that's why all those people are huddled around him.
Yeah, they're talking to him, all right.
He's going to have to at least sit out one play for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Breath, homie.
But we still haven't even gotten to the 2-minute warning. This isn't over yet.
No,
this is
it's
not over yet.
Hey.
God, but the Bears, I'm with you, Spence. I would like for them to score a touchdown to put pressure, but I feel like if they score the touchdown, like I would, man, I know people would crucify me for saying, dude, just kick the field goal, have 2:08 left, and just kick it out of bounds, have 2:08 and have 2 full timeouts and pray to God you get the one stop on third down and get the ball back with a minute?
About a minute 20 or so. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's interesting. This is interesting coaching dilemma for sure. I lost by 1 point in one of my leagues because I played James Cook and the Ravens defense. Damn. Yeah, I would never advise starting a defense when the game line is set at under 50 points. Always play a different defense. Never play a defense in one of those matches.
Okay, Caleb. Okay, Caleb. Damn. Bro. Caleb. Ooh, he talking that trash too, big dog.
Dude, that's wow. What's the hold though? What's the flag? What's the flag?
It's holding on the defense. Got to be. Did he stretch out? Nope. Down at the 1.
Well. Back it up, ESPN. Oh yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I don't care what it. They better, man, dude. I hope. Damn, dude, they gotta figure.
This is such a dilemma, dude. You have to. If they're gonna probably overturn this.
They better, dude. They're screwing
that's
them.
definitely short. But you have to just do a quick little Cam Newton, stick the ball over the goal line, and hope that the clock doesn't run up to the 2-minute warning.
Dude, because they really the biggest. If they don't score right, I mean, if they don't score right now, their biggest play is that kickoff to kick it out of bounds, so no time gets ran off, so you can get the 2-minute timeout, and
they put an extra second back on the clock too.
That's big.
That is a hit. Every second counts right now. All right.
What a freaking game we got all of a sudden.
Tell me about it.
James, give a play-by-play so I can know what's going on.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know what's going on, big dog. First down and 10. Chicago gets out of the huddle. They line up. 15 on the play clock.
First and 10,
Caleb,
man. Damn.
Caleb Williams under center. DeAndre Swift is 8 yards back. Motion. Fake. Touchdown. Roma Dunze with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left.
Wow.
Sheesh.
There you go,
Wow.
big dog.
Great play. That's some Ben Johnson play call right there. Okay. We have a game here.
5 plays, 65 yards, 51 seconds. Damn.
Hoo-wee.
Dude, he had that whole defense shift off of that to that running back, and then Rome was just so wide open. All right, man. This is the one on. Well, this could be the biggest play he's got to make. Okay, he made the extra point. All right, so we got 27-24 with 2:02 left. Biggest play of the night right now is kicking this so far out of bounds. You just accept the 35-yard touchback right now and get 2 timeouts out of this. Oh, look, man. Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. I will say. Spencer, how do you like the Thursday night football on Prime with Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels?
That's just old man yelling at cloud with Al Michaels at this point.
Thanks, Spence. Yeah. Good summary.
I love Kirk Herbstreit. And James, this might surprise you. I actually prefer him in college though, too.
Oh yeah.
I don't like him on the NFL call as much. I don't think he knows as much NFL as he does college ball. But
fair.
At the same time, he does know NFL very well because he's a football guy and he covered all the guys in the NFL in college, So I mean, he knows a thing or two, but just that duo has always been just kind of to me.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm with you.
I like back in the day Al Michaels. Whenever it was him and John Madden, and then him and Chris Collinsworth. That was prime Al Michaels. This is not Al Michaels now. I think he hates football. Part of me, I think he hates football. He does not get excited about anything anymore. But he's a legend. He is an absolute legend. So I will never disrespect him, but it is old man yelling at a cloud.
Oh my God, you did not kick it out of bounds, you effing idiots. You didn't kick it out of the end zone. This game's over, man. Piss off. Piss off, you freaking Bears kicker. Dude, that dude caught it at almost at the back of the end zone. Just couldn't. God dang it. You had one.
It's still not over yet, though, I don't think, right?
They got one timeout.
They got one timeout. They'll get the ball with 20 seconds left?
Yeah, 20 seconds, and that's including it getting punted to them and then returning.
Right.
So you're talking.
But you need 3. You need 3.
You need 3. But you got to get a field goal. I'm assuming if it goes how I think, they'll call a timeout, probably be about a minute 50, and then 40-40 punt. They might have the ball at 18, 17 seconds, and then it's.
Oh, update on my fantasy league. I'm now up by 3 points because the Vikings defense gave up those points. So,
my guy, you have just won your game.
It's still not over yet.
Oh, it's over.
I'm not ready to call it yet because what if on third down, they decided no, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that.
Everyone thinks it's a run, and then that's
what I'm thinking. They do a little play action dump off to Hawkinson, and he runs for 40 yards and then slides down. That's what could kill me right now.
Don't worry. I don't think he'd run for 30. I think it kind of how they all do. As soon as they know it's over, they'll just go down immediately. I can't believe we actually got a game out of this, man. Holy heck. Like,
Yeah.
for a moment, the under was looking good and the Bears are going to win. And now we got potentially the Vikings in the over, which that's good. In a pick'em league I'm at, I picked the Vikings actually to win. So go Vikings, I guess. Dude, the one thing I hate about the pick'em leagues is when I forget the Thursday night game to pick. Dude, like I knew I was going for the Eagles, but I forgot to go on the app and click the Eagles to win. So it looks like I picked the Cowboys, and God, that pisses me off.
Ouch.
Yeah, because my record is for the pick'em league is gonna go 11-5 if the Vikings hold, but it should have been 12-4. 21 points in the fourth quarter, man. That's how an over can easily hit.
Hell yeah.
God dang. Heck yeah, Sports King, man. Week 1's been a huge success. I mean, maybe not for the Dolphins fans and some of the other fans, but other than that, yeah, man, it's been good. It's been good, man. I feel like we had some good games, not too many crazy blowouts. All right, here comes run number 1.
No, I think there was literally only one blowout.
Which is the Colts and Dolphins.
I mean, you could count Jaguars, Commanders as a blowout, but everything else was like, well, Packers and Lions was a lot. That the final score looks closer than it really was.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, it was a bunch of shootouts. One possession game, Dallas. One possession game, Chargers, Bucks, Bengals.
Jets.
Yeah, there's a bunch of one possession games. We had a really good week of football.
All righty. Second.
All right, there's the timeout.
2nd and 7, 140. Ooh, a lot less time than I thought. But
It was because that kick return took a lot of time off.
hell yeah, dude. Stupid Bears kicker can't kick it out of bounds. Freaking little legs, little nuts. No, you need to start lifting some squats. Kick that ball out of the end zone. I don't care what the wind is in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be a talking point. I'm sure people are going to talk about what was going on there. Yeah, Steelers versus Jets was surprisingly great. I had that as the under, and it was the game of the week for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't the Ravens and Bills, that was the game of the week. I mean,
100%.
two quarterbacks switching teams, playing against each other for revenge. I know technically Rodgers did not play Fields last year or whatnot, but for both of them to switch and yeah. Dude, yeah, that was a very good game, and DK looked really good.
I'll tell you who looked good for them is Calvin Austin, the guy I kept talking mess about, like supposed to believe in him as their wide receiver 2. He actually looked pretty solid.
He did, yeah.
His final 4 for 70 with a tutty. So Calvin Austin might be someone on waivers this week to take a look at for those that need a wide receiver, which everyone needs wide receivers.
Heck yeah.
Can never put too much faith in some of them.
Well, guys, we are getting close to the end of the game, and I don't think we're going to stay on too much longer after the game. Next week, we will be back in some form or fashion for sure. We're still going to be to the end of this game, but we'll be back again next week in some form or fashion. If it's 2 people, if it's 1 person, if it's all 3 of us, if it's just us for the second half of one of the games, we will be on in some capacity. I definitely think I'll want to hop on for the second game because James, I'm not gonna lie, I stay up late, so I'm definitely gonna stay up and watch every moment of Raiders and Chargers.
Well, that's fine, bro. That's fine. Why don't you get married and have some kids, bro? You already think that? Well, kids don't sleep through the night
right now, bro.
Yeah, you and AJ, y'all live in the bachelor life. AJ, he don't want to get on that knee, bro. Come on, Jiselle, tell him get on that knee, bro. Get that tendonitis in that knee.
No, he wants to get on that knee. I told him propose in 2026.
2026. I can't wait.
I don't care when it is. I go just 2026. You have the green light from me.
Are you so that would be wedding in 2027 then probably?
Yeah. Because I told him I prefer to have a year with a 7 ending in it.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, hold up. Are we a fall hoping type of wedding where you're gonna piss off all the college football fans?
come
We're gonna
on.
do it in the
No.
hot
Giselle
summer.
knows ball. She would not put her wedding on a Saturday in the
You
fall.
never know. Never know, man.
No,
Hey, when it comes to that most special moment for a woman, they don't give a about
I
nothing.
mean, yeah, no, it is true. They don't give a F. But I don't. I've never pictured myself doing a fall wedding, so you guys are fine. No fall, winter for me. I feel like spring is kind of a better bet.
Okay, there we go. All right, so we got 16 seconds left. Minnesota's punting, so you're talking almost 10-9 seconds. And that's imagine if they did the college football kick and stuff, man, it would be like 5 seconds left. All right. 10. He fair caught it. What the? I mean, yeah. All right, 9 seconds to go, probably 40 yards and a field goal.
I don't think you can get the field goal.
No.
Dang.
DJ Moore is still going out there, though. That's big for me.
Yeah, man. Hey, because guess what? He going to catch that one. Hold up. Matter of fact, the one thing we didn't talk about, because I think you're knowing where I'm about to go. Yo, did you hear the rumors of Jerry Judy's over-under?
Yeah.
Supposedly, Jerry Judy caught the ball. He was supposed to lateral it. Supposedly, he might have known his over-under at 65 and a half. He got all the way up to 66 and didn't pitch the ball back.
Interesting.
Vince, man,
Hey, I have a lot of shares of Jerry Judy, so I am not going to say anything.
Really? That was the play you ran? You're down by 3 with 9 seconds left, and you run some shuttle pass to DJ Moore for 1 yard?
That's going to be illegal. I think that's going to be illegal motion, and it's game over.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, should that be game over? Yeah, because don't they do that?
It'll be a 10-second runoff, and I think.
No, they're not doing it.
Yeah, it is a big shift.
Oh, okay. I guess since it's pre-snap, I guess you don't do a 10-second runoff.
Bears 12 penalties for 120. All right, 5 seconds left, dude. Holy gosh.
Holy gosh.
Dude, this is good luck, Bears, man. Lord Jesus, you should have gotten a win out of this.
Is Rob Gronkowski on the field?
No. All right, here we go. Roma Dunze, shuttle. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, no. Hey, matter of fact, you may have to watch out, Spence, on your DJ Moore, because that's a fumble on his part. Spence, bro, you better not lose off of that. Bro.
Oh my God. No, I'm good. I'll be good. Even if it's -2, I'll be good. I'll win 106.
Oh, I'm so relieved no field goal. I didn't win in overtime. I'm like tired, hungry.
Well, alrighty, the Vikings win a thriller. Yeah, it was
Man,
that was a
comeback
-2 for DJ Moore. He did lose 2 on that. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But I do win. Wow, cut it close. 107.94 to 107.38. That's crazy.
Okay, we're good. Hey, we're blessed, bro. We got wins.
Wow.
Sheesh.
What a game, man. Hey, glad we got the first stream out the way, man. First Monday out the way. Gosh, yep. I cannot believe the Vikings won this game, but hey, man, JJ pulled it off, man. So hey, maybe the Vikings, maybe there might be 3 teams coming out of this division. You never know.
It's certainly possible. Well, alrighty, y'all. For everyone here, Big Game Energy. We will see y'all Thursday for our NFL picks and preview show. Sports King, thanks for hanging out with us.
You too, Sports King.
Hey, and until next time.